Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Shackled City, episode 20, I believe? Yeah, 20. Yeah. 20, that feels kind of good.
We're 10% of the way to the old cast. Isn't that crazy to think about?
Yeah,
We made it 10%.
That's horrific, honestly. It's okay, I'm good, I promise. I promise everything is fine.
It would be funny if it wasn't so sad.
Oh, man. So, it's good to see you guys again. I mean, I know that I've seen you off and on through the week, periodically, as a name here or a certain annoying baby brother in the back of my mind, just pestering me throughout the week. But we're here now, and it's good to see you guys. And I hope that you are as excited as I am to come back to the table.
Oh, heck yes, I am so ready.
One of you.
I am very excited.
Two of you.
I'm excited despite
I am very excited.
I'm very excited.
Interested to see in what's going to happen this episode. That's what I'm overwhelmed with joy.
Can't contain myself.
I sure can't wait to summon another demon.
Another magical pet to add to the collection.
I'm sorry, Aaron's setting the next fight out if another demon is summoned. Like, you guys got that.
We're just throwing Aaron at it and running away.
The possibilities are kind of endless. Guys, let's talk about what happened last time. If you, well, I know it's been a while, but if you remember, we can take it part and parcel, see what you hit me with.
Well, okay, we started the episode post Grelking, and we're on our way, being led to where Starbrow, the Rata, was being held.
Let's pretend like that word doesn't exist, so that anybody that's tuning in for the first time might know what Grelking actually is. And if we could just continue to write that out of existence, that would make me thrilled.
I can give the dictionary definition.
Have you ever milked a Grell?
No.
Would you like to?
Would you like to?
No. No, not even a little bit. Thanks for the offer, though, guys. I appreciate that.
Jorkin with the G.
Oh. If I could.
Today is sponsored by the letter G.
Chat, he's looking for an entirely new mod team. All the mods got demoted for some reason. I don't know why. It's crazy.
I would have liked Jess, but it's important to, as a moderator, to have access to the letter M, and she just can't. Sorry, and them's rules. I'm just live here, dude. But that's okay. That is okay. What is the whole Grell King thing? Yeah.
Well, we killed this brain monster that had numbing tentacles.
Yeah.
So we had the idea of maybe we can take some of that numbing agent and use it for the future. So we saved it in a vial.
Okay.
And, it's, the name of the monster was a Grell, and Rowan extruded a milky white fluid from its tentacles by squeezing and pressing, so.
It's not milky white, it's teal.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was teal.
Someone's projecting. Maybe just a hair. That's okay.
And then we got confirmation from UATeam that, in fact, that was the correct way to do it before we put it in the bag to make sure that it was correct to be used. This man just watched Project Hail Mary, in case you're wondering why he's doing thumbs down. Chat.
Oh. Still haven't seen it. I missed that part. I'll catch it eventually, but... Yeah, Yotib did in fact give you guys sort of the rundown. He did not express how to do it specifically. He wasn't going to walk you through it. No point.
He confirmed that they had the right idea.
Yeah.
And he did take all the other tentacles.
He did in fact, yes.
Correct.
And then everybody went home, right? That's how the rest of the episode went.
Yeah.
As per our agreement, he was leading us towards the rat, the Starbrow, the familiar of Keegan Gelb, and so that is where, and that is kind of how we started. Was he was taking us to the appropriate room?
Yeah. That went smoothly, right?
Oh yeah, definitely didn't spend half an hour to an hour making friends with a mimic.
Carter has a new pet.
It's very specific.
Mimic
He's my friend now.
disguised as a chest on top of which sat the cage with Starbrow in it.
Okay. What was the point of that?
He was supposed to be watching Starbrow, and in return,
He would
why
be
is
fed.
his,
And
he's
not
getting
beaten up.
fed basically corpses.
Or
Okay.
get beat.
Or get beat. That's right.
Or get beat. True.
Can you
True.
imagine how much self-control you might have to have as a mimic that has a living creature resting in your open mouth?
I told him as such. I was like, I don't think I could hold something in my mouth for 2 weeks and not eat it.
Well, why do you think Aiden eventually suggested that we hire him to guard the children in the future?
Still a bad idea.
He is a mimic with self-control.
He wanted to eat you.
Because you're old.
I don't. Everything just happened so fast.
He did say it. He said, "Can I eat the old one?"
Can I eat the old one?
He
did.
looks
Yes.
weak and feeble.
Can I have some of his toes?
Just his
Yes.
toes, just a couple of them.
He won't miss
Just
it.
a
I
couple.
just want the one.
Yeah, it would have gone over smoothly. Well, what's a wizard if they have all their toes? Really, like, are they really living? Really?
Well,
Is
sorry,
it balance?
I don't like the image. I am lactose intolerant.
Oh boy, he's fired. Chat, fire him. He needs to do fire this
Goodbye,
guy.
everyone. We made it to episode 20. That was good enough, I guess.
It's a good run, guys. Nice knowing
Good
you.
run.
It's all right. Everybody's gonna lose 1 digit by the end of this campaign.
So anyway, we befriended the mimic.
Aaron already did that.
You befriended the beast. Yes, you befriended the beast to some degree.
And
He
Carter
didn't
left
want me to
his
leave.
bag next to said creature, mimic Bandy, so that Bandy could turn into the backpack, and then Carter said in return, Carter would take him with, and Bandy could come around, and then Carter would feed him food.
True.
And he
Nothing could go wrong befriending a mimic.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a win-win. The mimic's going to play Carter's eyes, and Carter is going to,
Feed
have
the
a friend.
He also asked us to beat up the other mimic that was like him, except more mean.
Yeah,
And a little bit
where's-
bigger.
Where's that mimic at?
Probably with
Down.
what's his name? Yeah.
Okay. All right. So
Casmogin.
it's somewhere.
No gin here.
What is Casmogen? What do you guys know about Casmogen?
Half
It's a
dwarf,
half-
half monster.
Yes.
Half dwarf, half monster. Okay. All right. I mean,
It seems like most everybody that we've had any sort of conversation with that knows Casmogen is basically, for lack of any better word, afraid of Casmogen. / Casmogen is above all of these people.
what makes him scary?
He's violent.
Everybody keeps finding that Casmogen is feared, but like, what makes him to be feared?
They don't really say. They just say he's a monster and that he beats people.
is-
That's pretty accurate read. Yeah.
Yeah. He is half something.
We don't know what the something is yet. We just know it's half monster. We don't know what it is.
And whatever this
Yeah,
half
bro.
something is, gives him enough strength to be terrifying.
Or enough power to be terrifying otherwise.
What's Casmogen doing?
Taking people.
As far as we can
he's
tell,
not directly doing
this-
it, but I think he's
a slave
orchestrating
trade.
taking people.
Yep.
He's orchestrating some kind of slave trade down here.
Yes. Yeah.
Well,
I mean, that's
and-
what it seems like.
And also at least trading with the Steelhearts.
Man, I feel like that's information that got glanced over
I didn't. We definitely talked about it last session.
last session.
Did.
A month ago?
Okay, didn't get. We haven't gotten there this session yet, Bob. Jesus.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
another
for
one of
those
the
people
players
who
are
are-
bringing it up.
who
I
are-
think we should
Who
probably
are
talk
brand
about it.
new to episode 20.
Yeah.
The Steelhearts are directly related to Solsora. It is her parents, essentially, and her family that are directly trading with Casmogen, because that's where Solsora is originally from, is the Underdark.
Where was this conversation held with you at the?
A bit everywhere, but it was
Didn't
all
we have it in like multiple places? Because we
Undercommon.
had part of this with the Grelk, because he's
But
like, I
think
heard
it
of
was
you.
in the Croaking room.
Are you using these people? Are you lying to them? What's the whole story here? Because you're not telling the truth.
Yeah.
Something's up. Don't know what it is. And then he kind of figured out what it was because Sora was trying to cast something. Don't remember what that was. But instead, she basically channeled a shit ton of positive light at the door and blinded everybody, and UT ran away. So UT doesn't know what the hell Sora is anymore, I don't think. He knows what Sora technically is, but...
Between the absolutely insane conversation Carter had with the Mimic and the bright light of Sora just blowing her entire load at once.
What the fuck's this?
UT was like, these people are crazy. I'm getting out of here.
Well, not to mention tanking the trapped door instead of looking for a key.
Yeah, you have one key and it doesn't work on any.
Still the wrong key.
Imagine his thoughts, right? When he was like, they've survived down here this long. They took out that problem, the Grell. I mean, they've had to have found the keys. And then he watches you guys just walk up and just eat it. Just eat the door and all of its problems. And they do not fear death.
These guys are insane.
Yeah. It went directions. And then she literally unleashed the power of the sun in the room.
Praise Paylor.
Yeah, and he just wasn't having it, guys. He wasn't having it.
We can't confirm or deny that it's something to do with her holy symbol being engraved, and her had something to do with it being so strong. She has no idea why it was so strong. She was attempting to do something very minuscule in the grand scheme of things,
yes.
And then everything got completely blown out of proportion, and she wasn't sure why. So
all we can guess is magic and holy power down here is fucky wucky.
Sure, got it. So you met a Mimic. You spoke a bit more with Yuatib.
Yep.
And then you rounded the corner into a room after you collected Starbrow.
Yep.
You delivered Starbrow to its owner.
Yep.
Returned back down here, and you were guided to more or less the equivalent thereof, an elevator. How did that go?
Oh, that was a great story and a half. So I don't remember who was leading this party when we got to the elevator. Can somebody figure out who was leading the party? Because it wasn't Sora at the time. Was it me?
It was
you
Sora.
No way it was. Was it actually me though? Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, you said
Also, it was me though, by the way.
Yeah, it was you.
And then we walked into some people that were just sitting there guarding the elevator.
I mean, I can tell you why Sora took the lead. Because
I opened the last door.
Because he opened the last door, and Aaron was like,
"Fuck that shit."
Why do we just? We're wasting. Why are we? Please move forward. And she was fine, I'll do it. And she sort of rushed forward.
That checks out. Yep. Okay, that part I didn't remember.
Aaron was a little ticked that we had spent 45 minutes to an hour talking to goddamn Mimic.
You might just have to feed Aaron to the Mimic.
So Sora tanked the door, and then there were two creatures in the elevator that then started attacking us because we invaded the elevator, and they're not supposed to let anybody in the elevator.
What were they? Which fight?
Two hobgoblins at the start.
Yes. They were.
So then we played like world's greatest game of Limbo to try and get everybody. Sorry, world's greatest game of Hurdles to try and get everybody into the elevator because everybody was simultaneously blocking the door at various points.
Yeah.
We had a lot of acrobatics in the last session to try and get in the elevator.
So you sprung the door. You dealt with its trap.
Yep.
And then you proceeded to bound in beyond the immediate danger, which is these two hobgoblins fighting in conflict.
Yep.
Everyone finally gets into the room after, I think, 2 turns?
Something like that. 2 or 3.
Well, actually, Carter and Aiden were still outside the door when Carter decided to cast a spell.
Oh yeah, that was before turn.
Yeah,
it was turn 3 when we got all in then.
So, I think Sora was.
I was still in the doorway at this point. It was
open
Rowan and Aaron who were
then,
inside.
No, so you were leading. You opened the door. Rowan swapped places with you.
Yeah.
Then I basically did an overrun maneuver into the room to try to knock him down.
Yes.
And get through.
Correct.
Yep. And then Rowan got in, and then you took over the door again, and then
and I've just been holding the door.
And then at this point, I had taken a bit of damage. The hobgoblins weren't looking too good either, but Jackson cast the spell to try to be helpful.
His favorite spell.
Burning
His favorite
disarm,
spell.
the spell that
Burning
has
disarm.
yet to actually do what it's
Burning
supposed
disarm,
to
which
do.
still hasn't burning disarmed anything yet.
It's supposed to make them drop their weapons. So
It's
far,
disarmed
it's
them,
done everything
but horribly
that.
wrong.
And then we got given a new fight instead of a dropped weapon.
I mean, 100% of the time, that spell has dramatic effect.
It's just not the dramatic effect we're looking for. We're looking for the weapon to go. We're not looking for the
Yeah.
other stuff.
I feel like it has escalated horribly though. At first it was fleas. Now it's a demon that proceeds to one-shot the other hobgoblin immediately upon arriving.
That's true. Yes, every part of that is true. Correct. And then the demon was like, "Hey guys, it's good to see you."
And
I
they
hated my fucking guts.
immediately didn't like Carter the most.
It's like, you're far too sexy. Die.
You're far too sexy.
In a roundabout way, yeah.
Are too charismatic. Get the hell out of here. I'm the most charismatic thing in this room. Get wrecked.
I don't think it thinks it's charismatic. I think it just hates things that are pretty in general. Like, it's like, I know I'm ugly and I want everything to suffer around me because of it.
That's pretty much what it was doing.
Yeah.
That's its purpose.
Yeah.
But either
that's
way-
pretty accurate.
Either way, that person was Carter.
Yeah, Captain Handsome Pants over here incited a certain level of ire, and he was giving you the bad suck.
Yep.
Yeah.
Took my charisma.
And then Aaron proceeded to just fuck this thing up.
Or tried to. Tried
yeah.
to.
He did
I
a
mean,
lot.
he
of
did
I
damage.
was hitting it
damage.
hard. It just it was a
Aaron
it had
did
a
the
lot
most
of
damage.
DR, I imagine.
It was a tanky boy. Or girl. Or thing.
Thing. Yeah, things more.
It was
accurate, I think.
above it was above what we should have been fighting.
It was things.
I think it's a they them because it was multiple things all underneath its
That is
sheet.
correct. That is
And
correct.
like
It was.
4 of us were like semi-nerd circling this thing. Kind of. We were roughly nerd circling this thing. And the 5th of us was actually nowhere near this and said, screw this, I'm out of here. And ended up on the other side of the elevator where the lever
True.
is.
That's true. He was on the other side of the elevator. And it became very difficult for Aiden to become active in the events because there was a sandstorm that had been conjured in the elevator.
By this creature.
Yes, and it was very slowly beginning to whittle away at metallic objects.
Which include the chains holding the elevator platform.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
So I yelled, going down, and I slammed the lever down to get us to start descending.
Yeah.
And down we went.
And you begin to descend. Yes, that is correct. And things got a little busy from that point, as if it wasn't already. You were kind of weaving in and out. Combat was very terse, and the vision had fallen to almost 5 feet.
Yep. Aaron was being as wary of this thing as possible while trying to just kill it as fast as possible.
Correct.
And it was kind of like cutting through drapes or a comforter or some kind of fabric. Like he was finding purchase, but it wasn't doing as much as he's used to.
Right. It didn't really feel like it was connecting with body.
Mm-hmm.
Until you did. Repeatedly. Which was finally its sort of death throw that it had exacted not only upon the goblin, but then upon you.
Mm-hmm.
Where we suffered our second Aegis loss. It wasn't just the lost Aegis. It was
Lost
all
shit.
of your equipment. All of it.
To include the heirloom sword he got from Tercion.
Now, this goes without saying that the Aegis is looked upon by someone, be it a religious acolyte, a cleric, a paladin. It is easy to determine whom is protecting you, whom has granted an Aegis for you. But for those of you that are less than holy, or don't exactly have clear derivations in a church per se, your sponsor may not necessarily be a god. It may be an idea. It may be a demon. It may be an element that is greater than your immediate recognition. Either way, It believed you were meant for more. But the moment that you lose your Aegis is the moment that you become a free agent. It pulls back its support. It pulls back the veil of comfort and protection and releases you a free and fresh babe unto the world. Your scars have mended, your health pool has returned, your spell slots have returned. All of that is fine. It's as if you had the freshest, longest rest possible, and you walk again amongst the living. Your equipment does not have the same support. Your backpack, your armor, your clothing, all of it destroyed. We begin our session there, in this particular moment. You see, the platform was shuddering beneath your feet as it began to descend. The elevator was groaning around you like a living thing, its ancient timbers creaking in the strain while massive iron chains ground overhead, each link scraping against the next with a harsh metallic rattle. Rust and sand shift downward from above, carried by the storm that was battering the walls of this fortress. The platform continues to jerk. Every few feet, the sharp crack as a single link seems to roll from years of lack of use and the fact that they are slowly bending. And still above you, just because the platform is lowering doesn't mean that the links suddenly begin to mend themselves. And you can hear the echoes as the shaft slowly slides into the fortress below. Every few moments, you believe that something just broke. But the elevator remains. Continues downward. The wood creaks and groans, the iron screams, the chains hold for now. And with every foot of descent, you become a little less certain that they will continue to hold. Aaron, you glance down, remembering your last swing and that touch. That finger that seemed to pierce beyond your armor, sliding into the length of your chest like a blade into butter. And now you are surrounded. A pool of sand. You stand naked as the day you were born. The others look onward to you. The floor is yours, friends.
Carter, you mentioned before you have some skill in mending things, at least magically. I also have a little bit of proficiency. I think maybe you and I should attend to the chains while our friends attend to Aaron here. He still looks a bit bewildered.
Yeah, those don't look good. Yeah, I can work on that. We'll go to the other side and begin casting mending on the chains around him.
Aiden will be doing the same on his side.
From where you are, the chains themselves are moving. They're not just staying anchored into one place. You're not exactly sure how it's anchored, but you can see that the chains themselves run through the length of the floorboards. The elevator floor has just enough of a split in its wood and timber that the chains seem to move through it.
I walk over to Aaron and put the skulker cloak I have on him, cover him up.
There is no mending. You can't mend the chain, as the chain itself, not only does it continue to shift and move, but the chain here seems fine. The chain above, or at this point now below, far, far below, is where the challenge is. It's where the damage really lies.
Not good. We can only hope and pray.
I'll nod at Rowan. and kind of lost, opening and closing my fist, like something missing. And I'll turn my head to Solsora, and did it feel this empty for you?
Sora kind of pauses for a moment. Yes, and I'm sure no. I had the image that the angel would let you all out. I didn't lose anything that precious to me that isn't still with me. Sometimes losing yourself is not the worst thing that can happen to you.
It's not about the physical things.
It's about what's behind them. But what's behind them's not gone. Even if the physical thing is.
Memories, maybe, but that was the last thing connecting me to what was. Last thing connecting me to Terzion Sr.
Connecting you to 21 years ago.
I still don't want to give up who I was.
Still don't have to. Maybe you can remake yourself. Maybe you can make yourself into something you couldn't have even thought of before.
I'll need to get equipped again before we move on.
Where we're gonna get equipped going down unless we go back up.
And I'll just kind of walk kind of off on my own a little bit.
Who knows if this elevator will even make it back up?
Once we find the chain that's broken, I don't think it's going anywhere else.
Another sharp report and cracking of the metal chains echoes through the chamber as you continue your descent.
Well, if nothing else, we've got somebody who's familiar with life down here. Maybe she can guide us out, worst case scenario.
So, Sora, that's you.
What do you think, Sora? Worst case scenario, you think you might be able to guide us to a shaft going upwards, or at least allow us to survive down here until we can find one on our own?
You can certainly try. I don't know how much of this I still remember or how much will come back, but...
You know and are aware that there are a variety of chasms and lifts, a series of lips that are tucked into the cave system itself where someone can escape. It may not be smooth, it may not be easy, it might be worse for wear, but you'll rise to the surface. But you may have to descend quite a bit further before you find a path up.
Before you get back up.
I only know theoretical, but I also know that the Cauldron was an old volcano, so there's bound to be lava tubes and other vent tubes that, I just don't know how to find them on my own.
I will certainly lead the way, as best I can.
Oh, more immediately, we should be worried what's waiting for us at the bottom. If this elevator wasn't supposed to go down and now it's going down, there may be things waiting for us.
And if it was supposed to go down, there still might be things waiting for us.
Yeah.
Well, as far as Aaron, I've got a dagger that you can use, but that's about all I've got that might be handy for you.
Be better than nothing.
Take my shield.
And I can, it's only about as protective as a chain shirt, but I can at least give you a same level of arcane protection that I cast upon Rowan here.
It's up to you. Honestly, it's...
Well, see, here's the thing. It's not just up to me. Would you like it or not? I'm not going to just willy-nilly cast, especially with all the eddies we're experiencing after our temporal displacement and the farm mayhem.
It's your call. I don't know what else you can do. I don't know the extent of your abilities. If you think strategically it's better to stop me from getting hit more, to be honest, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Above board, how much AC does that give so I could fix my AC back down? Because that should have worn off by now, I think.
Like 8 hours?
No, it was like 3 hours.
It's 3 hours. It's 3 hours and it grants 4.
Correct.
Fix my AC back down.
What type of shield do you have there, Carter?
I have a light steel shield.
Now, as a mildly pressing reminder, you guys right now stand with no luck rerolls. I believe we are at 5 subs, so we're half the way through our first one. But we finally begin to see a change after a few minutes of descent. Now, bear in mind, this elevator's not exactly moving quickly, but you can tell it's shifting. You're watching divots in the wall begin to change, where it looks like it's sort of a cut or transparently cut stone begins to degrade into a darker color. The walls turn from bare gray stone to a polished black malachite as the elevator creaks and groans. After several minute-long descent down the dark shaft, the wooden floor finally shudders as it comes to a rest and the chains stop rattling. You are certain that for a few moments, it would have collapsed. Above the shaft, you see nothing but darkness. The only exit from this room appears to be an iron-reinforced wooden door set into the wall. I'm going to change your map.
I'm going to walk over to Aaron. I'm going to hand him the masterwork dagger that I got from the dead skulk, and I am going to put my hand on his shoulder and mage armor him.
Jen, thank you so much for that 5 gift. Appreciate it, buddy. And puts us at our first luck reroll of the night.
Masterwork just gives it a +1, yeah?
Yes.
Yes, Christy.
I don't possess vision on this new map.
Does everybody else?
Try refreshing.
I can try refreshing. I should have done that first, to be honest with you.
Does Carter see?
Refreshing right now. No, I see nothing.
Oh boy.
I see.
I saw something for half a second, but then darkness took over. When I refreshed, I mean.
I don't know why. That's a. That's a.
I see a thin, line of light in the center of the map when I zoom all the way out, but that's it.
I've got the same.
Hold on. I think I know why.
Do you put us in a lightless box?
There it is.
Nope.
I see the line that Farm was talking about.
Nope. It's flashing now.
Oh, and it was bigger for a second there.
It's got to be on the light level.
It's a grower, not a shower, chat. It's fine.
Okay, so chat should be able to see that your tokens are there. Problem is, there we go. There we go. Got it. Your tokens were on the wrong layer.
Interesting.
Change layer to tokens. How about now?
Oh, hello. I gotta zoom in, and I'm zoomed out times a million. Okay,
There we
got
go.
it. Okay, got it. Cool.
Zoomed
Excellent.
in.
I don't like how
Yay.
far I can zoom out.
What?
All right, perfect. I can see. I'm gonna ignore
What's
the
the
fact that I zoomed all the way
concern?
out. I'm gonna ignore that part and just focus on the fact that I can see my character now.
Great. We got another huge map.
You guys wanted to play this game. Don't get upset.
Oh, and I
about
don't
playing the
regret it
game.
for a minute. I don't regret shit. I said I don't care about this.
I'm having the time of my life.
Okay.
2 lives even.
What's this door? Like, is it just? It doesn't look like just an iron reinforced door. Like, there's not like, is there like symbols on it or anything like that?
It does not have any symbols. This appears to just be an iron reinforced door.
Okay, I'm gonna go through the door.
That's crazy, all things considered.
I'm gonna open the door.
All right.
We only got one way to go. Can only go out.
Yeah. The
Only got one way to go.
Solsora Jenkins, guys.
I mean, we only got one way to go. What, you want us to climb up the fucking roof? What are we doing?
We do have pittance.
Oh, Lord Almighty.
So, based on the way you described the elevator that I remember from last session, it kind of seemed like this elevator was like added on after the fact. Like it felt like it was different from the rest of this dungeon. Or am I misremembering that?
I don't know how you
'Cause
came to that correlation.
I think you kind of just the make of the elevator, and also the fact that it was after that regular door, it was just a normal iron reinforced door, and also the fact that
I mean, sure, you would be able to see
I feel
that
like-
there is a very obvious transition in the stonework, right? Like that's probably the biggest tell, but nothing else would really indicate that it was. It's not like there is a blueprint or time of construct.
Meanwhile, Aiden's kind of looking at the walls and going, "Does that look like malachite to you? Like a certain fortress we're looking for?"
I'm not a
I
stone
mean, if
mason, I'm not sure.
Aiden says something, Solsora will look around.
It looks like rock.
I don't know how I would know, so yeah, it's rock.
I'm gonna say I don't know unless you're gonna let me have like a untrained knowledge local. That's about the
Well-
only thing I can even like fathom as a possibility.
Compare it to the walls of the city. It looks pretty similar to me.
Squints. Still can't see shit.
Squints even harder.
Never mind. I guess I'm optimistic and hoping that this means we're on the right track.
I hope so too, because we have no choice in where we can go.
I believe you. I'm just not. I don't know what to do about it.
All right. Aiden will renew light sources and look at the others. Do we need? I know we're on a time constraint, but I also know that we have faced quite the stressful situations lately. Do we need to take a break? Do we need to find time to rest and mend?
He'll look at Aaron like, I'm okay. I don't know about the rest of you. He has no armor, no clothes, except what we gave him. We can see if there's anything outside. Maybe those last two guys were armored, so maybe there's stuff lying around.
I'm definitely under-equipped. If you guys can probably be smart if you try to scout ahead, be a little stealthy.
I don't trust this elevator to go back up and then back down again.
So Sora would like to leave her pack and her outer layer of armor in this elevator.
Okay,
Because Sora wants to cast invisibility on herself, is why she wants to do that.
got it. Okay.
probably could have led with that, but I was getting there, okay, Chad? I was getting there.
Yeah, all right. So everyone's going to see that at this point, Sora begins to remove their armor.
I didn't mean go to bed right now. I mean...
No, not bed. Scouting.
While she does that, can I just peek out the door now that she kicked it open?
Of course.
Basically.
You're going to make a perception. So you're just like looking down the hall?
Just going to stick my head out and look and see what I could see. Not fully going out into the hall.
Let's see what you're going to see. So beyond from your current location, you're going to see immediately that after you open this door, the ceiling sort of apexes immediately right into this massive 20-foot overhead. The floor and the walls of this vaulted ceiling are composed of smooth black stone that seems like it's absorbing light, like it's black malachite. Immediately in your field of vision, there is what looks to be a cylindrical iron cage that's about 5 feet tall, probably about 2 or 3 feet wide. It is dangling from the ceiling by chains. The base of the cage itself is about 5 feet above the floor, and just at the periphery of your vision, at the end of your vision, there looks to be some sort of statue or a sculpture. You can't really tell which, but it's certainly occupying the middle of the hall.
I will relay that to the rest of the group. Looks like there's a cage hanging here. I didn't think we'd see something to hold prisoners so soon, and then some weird statue thing a little ways down the hall.
No prisoner though, right?
Not that I could see. It is hanging about 5 feet off the ground, so if they're lying down, I might not be able to see them.
I'm over 6 foot. If I peek my head out the door and
I'm
try
6
my
foot
best-
also.
I was gonna say, this whole party is tall a clock, except Sora. So all of you are equally tall as shit.
So we should be able to see.
Well, so Sora has a plan, it seems, so let's see what she's doing first.
Yeah, so Sora's gonna leave anything loud that she's carrying and her bag right here in this corner.
Right. It takes you just a few minutes to remove your things, kind of place it all into a spot. You don't really believe up to this point that your allies are going to do anything, right? They're not going to take your things. But you drop everything that could cause any sort of weight, of encumbrance, right?
Correct.
So knowing that you're going to kind of drop this, we don't have to worry about your encumbrance. Do you have any effects on your character sheet that indicate that you are encumbered?
Yes.
All right,
let me see for a minute though, because I don't know if maybe hold please. Oh no, that's not it. Yeah, no, I do have a negative currently marked.
Okay, that's fine. Let me go. I'm gonna try to take control real fast.
Go for it.
All right.
And in that, I'm gonna say to Sora, are we gonna follow you, or are you just gonna go and come back?
I'm gonna come back.
Okay.
I'm just gonna look around.
Aaron, go stay by her things just in case we have to move.
Okay, so your stealth is currently at a -4.
Correct.
You have no ranks in stealth whatsoever. It is going to band off of your dexterity, which is 0. So, so long as you can tiptoe,
She's
shouldn't
gonna
be too
certainly
bad.
try.
So we're just gonna add 4 to whatever you roll on your stealth checks, so we don't have to worry about it.
Sure, I'm sure this will go not poorly in the absolute slightest.
So Sora begins to target herself with a spell, and she quickly relinquishes the ability for each of you to kind of see where she is. Invisibility falls to her. Now, let's see what this looks like, because invisibility is going to grant you +20. It's very difficult to immediately hide in front of allies.
Sure.
But let's see what you get.
Should we roll stealth?
Yes, please.
12.
Okay, so you get +20 from invisibility. So technically, if anyone rolls
32.
a 33,
33.
they will see you.
I don't think anybody's capable of rolling a
Physically
33.
impossible.
Yeah.
Okay. So Sora, you immediately fall invisible in front of your allies.
And she's going out the door. Oh, I didn't mean to close the door. I wanted to go through the door. If Rowan gave a direction where the statue was, she wants to go that way first.
Yeah.
I don't know why you aren't seeing this way. This is a little concerning. You should have vision. You have night vision, yeah.
Nope. She does.
Continue to move your token for me, please.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
I'm invisible. That means everything's invisible. I can't see shit either, Chet.
When you're invisible, you can't see because the light's passing through your eyes.
Can't even see myself, Chet. I'm hiding. Chet, where's Sora? There she's.
Stop waving your hand in front of your face.
Just gonna go ahead and re-roll, or reload, if you will, so I can see what is happening here with her.
Oh,
yeah, just ignore the massive map. It's fine.
It's fine.
I mean, Chat, you could look at it. It's not gonna mean anything to you, but you can look at it.
Yeah, as long as we're not looking at it.
We're not looking, so it doesn't matter.
I mean, I've got it minimized, so.
I've got it hidden.
Chat, pop
I
out.
have it behind the
Can't see.
Roll20 window. I literally only have it here because I have pop-out chat.
Yeah, pop up my chat
Yep.
as well.
I popped out my chat as well.
Yeah, Carter, when Carter rolls above a 10, we consider that a success, and when it's anything above like 13, that's like a massive success. Like, we get 15 and all of a sudden we're like, oh my god, Carter can see everything.
That's right.
I
He can see into
could
the
nat
void.
20 for 19.
That would be crazy. Now that's crazy, chat.
For now.
If Carter hits a 19 today, you gotta gift 10 to gifted subs. That's just how it works.
The thing is, I think you can see. I think you're seeing the way that you're intended to, but you're seeing in like a monochrome scale, and it's naturally very dark.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go ahead and increase something. Yeah. Yeah, you are. It's up.
That's fine.
All right. So for you, my friend.
Yep.
What this looks like as you continue to push forward, there is not one, but two of these cylindrical iron cages as you begin to move and meander down the hall. Now, what you witness is slightly averse and different to what you might expect. This doesn't appear to be some sort of just base statue. This is a full sculpture.
Okay.
The sculpture is kind of odd. It lingers in the middle of the hallway between the two cages. It's about a 5-foot-tall column. It's roughly hewn gray stone with sharp protrusions. And you notice a very particular glint as you begin to walk by it. When you glance at it as you pass by, like, sort of catches your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And some of its appendages, they're like crystals, or crystal tipped, each one pointing in a different direction. Obviously, this doesn't apply to every one of its protrusions, but 4 in particular, sizable protrusions, are like crystal tipped.
Okay. Which directions are those for? Pointing.
They are in each cardinal direction.
Okay.
Give me a stealth, please. So this would be a 13 for you.
Yeah. Plus 20, didn't you say, for invisibility? Or is it for them?
That's for
Perfect,
you.
cool.
So it's for anything that's like sight based.
Perfect.
It is just that.
Perfect.
Ooh.
Well, I don't love the noises you're making, bub. I don't love them.
It's kind of interesting.
Me either.
Oh, never mind. I love them. Okay, continue. As soon as you say they're interesting, I don't care anymore. That's fine.
Ooh.
It's when you say ooh and then you're like, that's not good, then I have problems. But if you say ooh and then that's interesting, I'm like, oh good, Chad will find this interesting, I'm sure.
Give me perception, please.
I would love to do that. 27.
Huge. I would like a reflex, please, from you.
Ooh boy. Not really good those. Yikes. I'm gonna use the one reroll I've got.
Yeah.
Okay, that was probably worth. I have 16, bub.
You have a 16? Well, my friend. Let's find out. We're gonna change this.
+2 on spell or spell-like abilities. For what that's worth. I don't know if that's worth anything, but...
Christy, from where you're standing, where Sulsora is standing in the hallway. Yeah. This bizarre column that you've been kind of walking by, you catch its crystal tips, sort of at the end of its the end of its reach. You witness as you begin to pass by it, one of these protrusions begin to just slowly inch outward before abruptly piercing into the black malachite, like, and stabs into the black malachite wall.
Oh boy.
You witness as some of the black malachite itself begins to sort of crack under it.
Okay.
You reflex back just enough. Pull yourself back about 5 feet, please. I'll need a perception from everyone else.
There you go. That's fine. That's like 4.9. It's as close as we're gonna get. But...
15, 24, 17. The three of you will overhear the sound. Let's see. Was there a 10? So Rowan had a 10. Rowan, I think it's fair that even you would probably hear this. It's not silent. It's the sound of something sort of, it's like stone connecting with stone, like the sound of almost what you would expect from an arrowhead hitting a stone wall, right? For those of you that had the higher rolls, Aiden, you would say this is a bit more keen. It doesn't really sound like an arrowhead. It sounds like something deliberately struck the wall, and it didn't fall. There was no secondary tip, right? Like the sound of an arrow falling. This sounds like something that's been deliberately slammed into the wall, and you hear this like jaunt backwards as her feet pad back. The others are going to struggle to hear this, but you particularly hear this. What's up, Christy?
How high up from the ground is this protrusion?
4 feet.
Just out of curiosity. Perfect, thank you.
The stone column itself is 6 feet tall.
Perfect.
You witness as that spike begins to slowly recoil and pull itself back.
Did y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? And Aiden's like,
heard something.
Waiting?
Yeah, I'm gonna step to the door and take a look.
Give me a new perception. Aiden, you don't see where she's gone. You don't see immediate movement. But as you glance around, you can see where something struck the wall. There's no spear, there's no arrow, nothing that indicates anything immediately struck or stayed inside of the black malachite wall. But you can see where something chipped the fortress wall itself.
Guys, something hit the wall hard enough to actually crack the stone.
Okay, well, let's wait till she comes back. We have a naked person, and everybody's a little wounded. I have faith in her.
Christy, you as Sulsora can overhear, and even when you glance back beyond the cage, you can see that Aiden has sort of walked through.
Is there like a rock or like something small at my feet?
Unironically, no.
Okay, that's fine.
I'll just give a big sigh, and it's like, I just hope she's okay.
So Sora's gonna do the exact same thing she did before. She's gonna give a little duck, but she's short, so she thinks that as long as she gives a little way, it's not gonna hit her in the head. It might hit over her head, but she doesn't think it's gonna hit her in the head.
Give me a stealth.
Let's try again. That's not good. That's a 7.
That is a 27.
That's still not great.
That is a 27 for sight-based checks.
What's my previous one? Not great. Well, that sucks, huh? I don't have reroll, so I don't have much I can do here. Unless you're willing to let me desperation after you've rolled your 28, but I don't think that's gonna matter.
I think your first one was higher. I don't think it's gonna matter.
Sulsora, Christy knows above board that I rolled a natural 20. So
I know.
doesn't.
Oh, I know.
The stone
I'm saying
column,
I didn't think desperation was going to make sense anyway in this situation.
I don't think it's going to make too much of a difference.
Yeah, my other roll was higher, so.
You see the stone column stand very, very still.
Yep. Interesting.
You pace and wait yourself. Count the moments, watch the seconds tick by.
Mm-hmm.
And if you hadn't seen it strike out before, you would be certain that it was just a statue.
Right, that it's not moving. Can't fall for your shit. Already saw it. So did it push me back again?
Oh no, this was you. Your reflex was to jump back.
Got you.
It didn't push you back. Your reflex was to jump back.
No. I meant the second time, now that I'm trying to do this a second time.
You haven't moved your token.
Okay. That's what I thought the stealth move was for. It's fine. So this, sorry, I know you answered this already. This, like, light gray, monochrome looking, I can see all of this as my character, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So she's going to try and come from this direction to try and get closer to that door.
Sure.
She's going to try and go this way.
Got it. You begin to shift to the other side and realize that there is a spike on this side as well.
Sure, yeah.
But it appears to not be moving. You never quite take your eyes from it.
Mm-hmm.
And as you begin to shift by, what is your armor class?
19.
Christy, you don't have armor on.
Oh shit, that's right. I don't remember what it actually is.
What
does it give me? 10. I think it's just straight 10 then. Like 8 from armor and 1 from the shield, so 10. Straight 10.
You shouldn't have 8 from armor. 8 from armor would mean that you're in full plate.
I'm just looking at the sheet. I don't know.
I'll go over it in a little bit.
Says. That's fine. 10 then. That's it.
Okay.
That's just straight up 10.
As you begin to pass by, you feel safe enough. But the moment you step just within a bit of reach, you hear it again. It's the sound of something cutting through the wind as a spike erupts from it and critically fails.
That's crazy.
Critically fails. Wait, I have a luck reroll.
Yeah, why don't you luck reroll? I was gonna say, like, it's not really that good because you just luck reroll it.
There we go.
That's fine. That's really, it would have been funny though, but you have a reroll, so you might as well use the reroll.
I guess these things don't move in straight lines.
That's what I'm theorizing, given that I'm 3'11" and I'm actually ducking. So I'm gonna assume it's not straight lines.
Minimum damage.
So as far as initial thought would have been that.
Take 5 points of damage as this immediately runs you through.
Great.
You feel the pinch, move to heat, and then you hear the sound of the crystal tip emerge from the other side of your thigh.
Yeah, seems accurate.
I need from you a fortitude. Christy, she's trying to be stealthy. This is for anyone else that's asking, like, why? What could be happening? She's trying to be stealthy, and when you're trying to be stealthy, you have to maintain, right? It's about maintaining here. So then following this, perfect. Now I'd like a willpower from you. I need you to exert yourself.
Stop herself from screaming in pain. Yeah.
Massive. There is the feeling of this thing.
Those two are the rolls I want to make. I don't want to make reflexes, bub.
Running through your body as you feel this thing pierce through the thickest part of your thigh, scrape across your thigh bone, and ransor through the other side. You feel your body begin to give out, but you fight with inside yourself, and you resist the urge to crumple into a heap, to grab onto your leg, and instead you immediately cover your mouth. I like perceptions again from the others. This is a difficult check, because this time it didn't loudly careen into the wall.
Crit fail from Jen is crazy. These generally have the same perception modifier, which is wild.
Aaron, you hear a very particular sound. One that you've heard before, even recently. It's the sound of the puncturing, the threshing of flesh. Perhaps it's being flayed, ransured, stabbed through. But you know it is a very distinct puncturing noise, this squelch that cannot be prevented. And to your surprise, there is no rebuttal. There is no return recoil. That could mean a number of things. That could mean that Silsora just died.
Silsora's been hit.
How can you tell?
I didn't hear anything. What do you mean?
I heard whatever hit the wall just tore through flesh. So either Silsora's knocked out or she's fighting hard to not make any noise.
Take a look.
Silsora, perception please from you.
11.
As you're fighting back this urge to call out and scream, biting your lip, you can overhear the echoes from the stone room and the elevator floor itself. It sounds like they're discussing maybe the fact that they just heard what happened. Perhaps they didn't. Maybe they're tired of waiting. You realize that they can be rather hasty. But as you focus on it, before you can even think about saying anything, you witness as the arm still remains piercing into your left thigh, which would be the one closest to the wall. And you witness the statue slowly begin to turn, and the southernmost protrusion begin to bend with it as it's lining itself up to attack you.
Me?
Yes.
Okay. And the other one's not moving, right? It's just still there. The one that hit my thigh is still there?
Oh, it's remained there. It's
perfect.
Holding you in place, so to speak. I'm going to go ahead, for the sake of this, because it could get messy really, really fast. I would like an initiative, please. Sure. So before you do it, before anyone clicks their button, let me pull up the turn order.
Yeah, no, I'm just looking for the button on my feet.
Click your token, and then click your initiative, please.
I also rolled 16. Would I see her or see that thing sticking into the wall? I popped out.
Let me see. Well, I can't click your token because you're hidden behind the door.
Oh, I'm trying to move myself, but I keep clicking the door.
Door?
Hold on. There we go.
Let's put you where you probably actually are. Interesting.
Yeah, exactly.
Interesting. Okay. Your perception was what?
16.
A 16?
Mm-hmm.
It takes a moment of looking before you realize that the sculpture is slowly shifting. To someone's untrained eye, you would not be able to capture this detail, but you're witnessing as you watch the protrusion itself on the frontmost half, which would be pointing north, is starting to shift to the left-hand side. Your eyes might be playing tricks on you. You thought it might be even the fact that it was swaying like the cages that are in front of you, and one further down the hall. You're certain that you can hear it, but you're witnessing as it slowly turns, and you're noticing that the rightmost protrusion, or what's pointing to the east, is not moving at all.
Guys, something's fucky with the statue. Maybe Aaron was right. Get the hell out here.
I'm going to go ahead and roll my initiative.
Me too.
That's pretty good. Set it in descending order. You're first.
Aaron.
Okay.
Wait, you have an 11?
Aaron.
Why is it saying 21?
No, it's 11.
Oh, this is weird. It's keeping everyone's damage trackers on here. Okay, so...
Oh, it says 11 on my screen for turn order.
Yeah, I assure you, I've got multiple tracks here for each person.
Ah.
Bub, you don't have to look at my sheet. I figured out what the problem was.
Cool. Remove all turns. Clear list. Yep, clear. Add a custom item. Me with a 19.
Does 15 sound more accurate with all my shit? Not
it does, yeah.
In general.
It does.
Okay.
Yeah,
I know what happened.
I'm gonna guess that you probably had mage armor.
No, I think I had a bonus active from Giant.
That might do
That's
it.
my guess.
Giant would also make you easier to hit, not harder to hit.
Correct. Oh, that's fair. That is probably with mage armor then. So I'll leave that there, but I'll leave it unticked so it doesn't add to the 15.
I don't know why it does this. This is my one pet peeve with the turn order. It always does this. And Bulba. Okay, Jen, what did you get?
I had a 9.
Thank you. Farm, you had an 11.
Yes, sir.
Christy?
11 as well. And to no surprise, Farm definitely has higher dex than me.
Jackson, what'd you get?
13.
13. Bulba, what did you get?
19.
Nice. Bulba, what is your dexterity?
16, so I have a 3 modifier.
Okay, you are going to be going first. I will explain to the best of my ability. Bulba, what would you like to do? Now that this has been sort of explained to you, do you march out? You're not exactly combat ready, right? Combat savvy is not something that I would use to describe you at this particular moment, but what would you say?
I'm gonna... we've had this issue before where the door gets blocked up.
Nah, we're gonna use this one. This one feels a bit better here. I like that more. The door gets blocked up, right? We've had this issue before,
well,
correct?
Us getting blocked by the door? Never. That's never happened to us.
And I am pretty much naked outside of a cloak. I'm running... I have a cloak, a dagger, and a shield right now.
Yes.
And that's it. So let me solo her.
Oh, Lord.
No, I'll pick up Solsaurus stuff that she left on the ground.
Okay.
And I'll end my turn there.
You grab her things and then you move to that point. Got it. My turn. Christy. I would like a new perception from you, please.
Sure. 20.
20's huge. The crystal tip spike itself is doing something that sort of surprises you.
Yeah.
It almost feels as if it's still trying to push through your leg, but the wall itself that it's sticking into is giving way. And you're not sure what you were expecting, but it appears to be giving way. Like it's not entirely a stone wall, if that makes sense. Whereas before, it tapped into the black malachite and it sort of jumped it off. But now, exactly, it's piercing the wall, and the stone sort of looks like it's giving, so far as you can tell. That's from glancing over your shoulder, glancing down, and hearing what sounds like wood splintering.
Wood?
Yes. You consistently feel the pressure of it trying to slowly force its way into your thigh and beyond. Like it is trying to create a space where you just can't get off.
Correct.
There is no removal for you. And you're witnessing as this thing slowly turns, and one of the spiked ends slowly begin to turn into what looks like the end of a hammer.
Okay.
And as it's turning, you watch as it lashes out like a whip and tries to strike at you.
Okay.
It's gonna try. It's gonna try to strike you.
Yeah.
Are you taking into account the kind of cover for invisibility?
Invisibility only matters to things that have
knows
eyes.
Where I was going to say, the thing already...
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah, the thing, invisibility doesn't mean shit to this fucking thing that already knows where the fuck I am because it already fucking stabbed me.
It's striking out at whatever it's holding.
An 11's gonna hit you, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You're struck with a slam attack as it rakes down across what it can only assume is probably your face or your chest, neck area, somewhere up in this this space. It connects for 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yep.
I need a willpower, unless you are going to call out at this point.
I'll give it a go at a willpower.
Crazy, dude, crazy. She continues to subsist and hold on, which is nuts to me. Especially under the glancing blows, not even. Jackson, you're up.
I think Sosora's gonna reevaluate it when she actually has, you know, some sort of rebuttal. She just wants to... She's not sure that there's not something scarier than this fucking statue in this room right now. Never mind, Sosora.
I guess I'm going to... try and maneuver past Rowan to, like, step out to be able... Like, I don't want to get in the door, like, in the way of the door. I want to be, like, outside the room to just look into the...
Of course. Yeah, I mean, you can step out and look. It's not going to stop you. And unless Rowan indicates otherwise, you could pass through freely. Give me perception.
This is where I can't tell if the statues are a problem.
Checks out.
Now, since this is all happening in the same round, this is kind of what this looks like. You step out of the room just beyond Rowan, and as you move up to this spot, you glance as its southernmost arm rapidly, like, strikes out into an area on the wall, though you don't hear anything that sort of sounds like it connecting with stone. No, not like that at all. It's this... It is the sound of meat being struck. It's this pulpy, thick sound that sort of resonates back, and you see just a small pip of blood right about right here.
There has to be a way that they get by this thing.
So do I see, like, the spear, like, just, like, hovering, like, in the air, and then I see that it, like, struck out?
You can see blood on the wall. You can see blood on the floor, and something is wavering there. This thing is not bleeding.
Guys, that statue, I think, has Sosora.
Can I give words on not my turn?
You can. You can, as a free action, you can say up to 36 words.
If Sosora hears Carter say that, she can be like, "Yep, crystals are bad."
Yep. I hazard to say that is not what Sosora says. Is yeah, like a Wisconsin dad. Yeah,
well,
crystals are bad.
But Sosora is gonna confirm to Carter that that's where she is, because then if they're trying to attack this thing, she doesn't want them to hit her in the process.
Okay.
Sosora's gonna relay to the term. Yeah, the statue has me. The crystal-tipped ones shoot out and hit you.
Would you say that Sosora has something more in her voice? Is it?
Yeah, urgency.
Urgency. So
yeah.
It's very, like, it's punctuated by either pain or fear. Got it.
Or both. Yeah.
Or both. Does Jackson do anything else? Do we see your character move further?
Yeah. Let's see. I moved about.
Yeah, you didn't go super far.
Yeah. How far is the statue?
Not far.
I want to run up and try and hit the arm that's got, like, the spear tip, like, just, like, jutted out. Like, just, like, start trying to, like, crack against it with the morning star.
Okay. So the actual spike arm that's punctured her.
Yeah.
It's a cold shot. It's not gonna be much because you're aiming for something that's relatively large, so it's just gonna be -2 from your attack.
All right. So it's funny.
That, it's a shame. I'm pretty sure that's gonna hit here.
Oh yeah, the 20 missed. Sorry guys.
Yeah, that's gonna
SOL,
hit.
new character,
Damn,
21.
with this 22 AC, should be spent.
Every time.
Sorry, you needed a 25 to be successful. Our bad on that one, Chief.
All right, let me go ahead and run this here. You put 5 damage on this.
Yep. 5 damage.
Interesting. So, Sorg, what knowledges do you have?
What knowledges do I have as class skills? Or do I have point rate? Class skills, arcana or history, or nobility or planes or religion. Sorry, I have a bunch.
Holy shit.
Arcana, class skill, history, class skill, nobility, planes, and religion. Those
what
are
do
the
you
5 I have.
what do you have points in?
He asked what my class skills were.
That's all I asked. That's all I asked. Can you give me a knowledge history, please?
Arcana. And history.
Yeah, can you give me a knowledge history,
21.
please?
Huge.
Go 21.
21 is big, my friend. 21 is quite big, and I, for one, like it. Let's go ahead and hit you with this bit of information. Though it looks different, right? Though it looks invariably different than the ones that you are used to, it dawns on you after its repetitious striking that this is a creature from that you're not unfamiliar with.
You knew that was coming.
This is from an elemental plane. It is a Terran beast, okay? But there are in various places of the Underdark where they can creep through. And they creep into the Underdark, and they are silent, stoic elementals that dwarves, particularly dwarves of the Underdark, have named the Stone Spike. It isn't unintelligent, but it takes one roll for whomever commands. You'll either have to know what it's the equivalent of its safe or pass word might be.
Great.
But it will act without impunity and continue to do so until the person instructing it encourages it to stop or change its directive.
So we lost you for a minute.
Yeah.
You said save or pass, and then you froze at that point.
Yeah.
I think I lost Twitch as well.
Okay.
Did Twitch go down, guys?
I see you moving on it.
Yeah, it's back up, but it looked like it spinned for a little bit.
If it did go down, it's up now.
Weird. Yeah, I just got a notification across everything that I lost service for a moment.
Chat is saying they still see you.
Okay. All right, good. Good to know. Good to know.
Yeah, I thought it was just buffer. I thought it was me. I thought my internet was about to go out, to be honest with you.
Just a hiccup.
Just a hiccup.
Okay,
Yeah, it happens. It happens.
Yeah, so I missed everything after.
Password.
There are 2 things: a safe/password.
There's a safe or password, or unless it is given a different directive by its controller, it will maintain its job until redirected.
Okay.
Pineapple.
So Sora, on her turn, is gonna relay this information to Carter and anybody else who's close enough.
Christy, can I get a memory test from you, please?
I would love to.
I'm going to set your DC at 16.
Is that just...
It's just wisdom.
It's just wisdom, okay. Holy shit. I can't be doing that. Can I go fund a reroll? I can't be rolling an 8. I have a 20-2 in wisdom. There's no shot I roll a fucking 8, bro. Unfucking real. Where's the button?
Where's the money button? Where's the money button?
Button where I can just give Bob subs
That
and
is
just
a
fucking figure
2
it out.
on the die.
That is a 2 on the die. Yeah, that's as rough as they come, to be honest.
Fucking hell, bro. Okay.
This is quite good for you.
I'll go into the normal Twitch page. My bad, chat. Apparently my mod view is not good enough for chat and doesn't care.
I know you're gonna do it, so hit me with a wisdom reroll, since I know that you're gonna do it.
Yeah, there's that. Wisdom reroll. Boom. Holy shit. It's gonna give 22, because I'm certain this one's gonna fucking fail me. bruh.
Bruh.
Well, that is the second luck reroll tonight.
Yay.
Thank you very much, Christy.
Thank you, Christy.
I almost did it. I was gonna do it anyway.
Christy, I want you to use one of my luck rerolls.
Nope.
Or
we have 3.
Or there's 3.
Bub, that's fine. I already was gonna do 20 the first time and should've. I should've fucking known, but
That's better.
15 is a little better at least.
16 was the DC.
Correct.
Yeah, well,
You can react desperately here if you'd like to.
I would love to
desperation.
react desperately, Bub. That'd be really sick. Thank you so much. That's really great.
You
of
have to get a
offer.
1.
There you go, a 6. I
With
have
a 6,
21.
you know what's funny? That's actually that's monumental. You broke the DC by 5.
Yes.
Because you break the DC by 5, you're essentially doing what would be the equivalent of raising in Deadlands, or
Okay.
you're performing like a stunt. You're recalling
Okay.
more information.
Sick. That's great news.
Stone spikes
Worth.
are excellent watchers and traps. These are
Yeah.
silent sentries that ask for almost no food whatsoever. They ask for nearly nothing. They move with extreme limitation, and they are very good at what they do. Admittedly, that's not a lot.
Sure.
You recognize that while, again, it is a different color, Family Steelheart has some experience in these. It's been a while. And it was a big debate inside of the family. Because it's not something that can be easily moved, and it is intelligent, meaning if it is treated poorly, it may react out of kind.
Yeah.
But if this happens to be one of the familial, you know a password. Christy, I'm going to pass the stick to you here. This is the storytelling element. And I want from you to create a new permanent password that supersedes the current owner's password.
Shit. Okay. Hold, please.
It will only be spoke in Undercommon.
Of course.
This is like when you hire a tech to work on your computer and he knows how to get in without your password.
So me.
Yes.
That's right. Your passwords aren't that secure.
Password is Rata.
Rata.
The password is just 5 asterisks.
Can I?
The password is just blank. There's nothing in the box.
It's Bosco, just like the ATM code.
You want this. This is the password
Yes.
in
Yes.
Undercommon.
Yes. Because she thinks that would be something that, if this is one of her families, they would never think of.
Okay. Interesting. It's an interesting theory, but this is going to be something that your father set into place.
Oh, okay. Well,
Not
that
something
makes a
that you made
difference.
up. This is going to be something
Okay,
that
that makes a
dear old
difference then.
dad set into place.
Okay. All right. Well, then wait a minute.
Password Solsora sucks.
You
Not
didn't
with an
write
X.
that good.
Spelled with a few zeros.
Yeah.
Password is make it rain.
Well,
Get right is crazy.
error, your password must contain a capital, a numeral, and a special character.
Money
Yep.
is thicker than blood.
It's capital M so that LOL can't type it.
That's crazy.
Sometimes I feel like I should be running you guys through something modern.
It'd be even worse if you did.
No, I don't think it'd be worse. I think it would make way more sense to have so many criminally bad jokes. Like if I put you guys into Fallout. Yeah.
Oh, hey, we would kill it in Fallout.
But I'd get a cool mech suit.
You could.
Yeah.
Time to join the Brotherhood.
That's right.
We could get a bunch of dogs.
Can I pet that dog?
Can I pet that dog?
Farm.
It'd be acceptable
Yes,
for
sir.
me to run around naked.
Christy has locked up, and I think her character is trying to drum this information from the depths.
Yeah.
So
As she plumbs the depths, you're up in initiative.
Well, seeing Carter charge in and whack that thing. Oh, I'm gonna close the door. No, I'm gonna.
Everyone, wait here.
So there's one spike this way. Well, are there two spikes now that way, or that south one just attacked in that direction? Or are they
The
both
south just
facing?
attacked in that direction. You can tell that it's slowly shifting to angle its spikes in such a way that it can repeatedly attack with each arm.
Yeah. So I'd want to like come to this side in between the spikes and try and attack it with my claws.
Make an attack.
That's one.
Can you say it has to be one word?
That's the offhand.
The offhand will connect. Yes, it is a single word.
Okay.
Okay, you connected with one. As that one connects, you slash across this and you realize that your fingers almost like kind of go raw from this. You're not striking something meaty or pulpy, you're hitting something that feels like stone. So you hear it sort of rake down and across. It almost like emits from your claws this natural like bone chip as it raises and rends from your claws. And it doesn't look like you had much effect over it whatsoever. You're not sure that you have what it takes, at least with your current array of weapons.
Since I attacked, do I have the option to pull something out from my pack or no?
No, you move, unless you have quick draw and have to be on someplace that is very quick for you to do it, you moved and attacked.
Okay, next turn.
Yes. Christy, anything?
Yes, I do. I'm typing it to you. Sorry, I had a little bit of definition behind it.
Okay. All right. So Sora screeches out a word that is in a type of language that you are unfamiliar with. With an exception to maybe Jackson. Jackson, you could give me linguistics.
Pick it up before.
I was looking for a 15.
I'll
Hmm.
reroll.
Got a couple of those.
You do have a couple of those.
It covers.
Get
I'm not going to reroll again.
Getting further away, she yells out something in a tongue that is immediately unfamiliar to you. You think it's undercommon, but there's something about its dialect that feels very different than what you were hearing from her previously with Yuatib. And now, as she yells this, the hand, this club-like spear that was rearing back up to sort of strike back down upon her, the moment she screeches out this word or this series of syllables that forms in her mouth, it pauses. It just halts. Even after you see Rowan row up and strike down with his claws, the first one seems to connect but have no effect. The second almost looks like it strikes down and hits something, but you witness like chips sort of pour off of this, like a shale or some sort of stone. But it immediately stops moving, and as she yells that word, it begins to slowly pull back to the center of the room, and you can hear the sound of as it pulls from her leg. This suction-like noise as it pulls its spear end, this spike, from her thigh. It ceases movement. You have a pretty good idea where Solsora is. Given that you could see blood.
Solsora also is going to turn her invisibility off now that they're here, so they can see her. Or let it go. Either one.
Sure. You begin to seep back in as she sort of like flashes into perspective. She's right there.
I also think that it isn't even like fully voluntary. It's like almost like the realization of what Solsora just did, like like just kind of like floored her basically. That she was like, this is the last it have to work, and the fact that it worked is actually more frightening to Solsora than the alternative.
Harder, tend to her. Aaron, come with her armor.
Now, it doesn't exactly take a therapist to see that Solsora is not only in pain, but she's dealing with something beyond that. There is some sort of foul, exhausting recognition that paints her face as she's cupping onto this significant-sized wound, probably about the size of a baseball bat, that's entered into the left-hand side. Excuse me, the right side of her left thigh.
We're gonna need the medical kit from Solsora's bag.
Yeah, I'll drop the bag right
there.
here, and then kind of walk off.
Aaron, maybe stay back away from the statue in case it starts doing things again.
It's fine.
She interrupts you immediately. There is a very terse no. And then a pause before she mutters out the words, it's fine. It's very out of character for Solsora. Usually relatively pleasant and even peaceful. Carter, there's a significant amount of blood, and the way that this sort of works, when you poorly roll a check, it doesn't stop you from healing. It just means that you start using more of the kit. So what they don't really tell you, or at least what's not ever really considered when dungeon delving, is that kits generally have an amount of uses. Think like in a video game where something can have X amount of uses. And when you roll
so many bandages.
Exactly. When you roll poorly, you're just using more of the material. So you witness as what was once previously a very thick wad of bandages and wrap and gauze is now starting to quickly dwindle as you're wrapping tightly on the leg. You think it's fine. You think it's going to hold. It's not the best job. You've seen Solsora do significantly better, but you have to stop the bleeding. Solsora looks rough.
And it's like physically Solsora's there, but mentally she's not. Like she's not focused on anybody close. The only reason Solsora even said anything was because Rowan had said specifically, be careful with the statue.
You notice that she's not even
Solsora's
looking
not
at the
mentally,
wound.
mentally not checked into you, not checked into her wound, nothing. She's like stared off almost.
It's a 1,000-yard stare beyond the statue, beyond the malachite walls. Something has shaken her.
Rowan's gonna put his hand on her shoulder and like give her just a little like hustle. Like not too hard because she's wounded, but just like a little shake and say, "Are you with us? Are you okay?"
It takes a moment and a few shakes, but her attention is pulled back, even if for only a moment.
Are you okay to keep going? Do we need to stop?
For a minute. Fuck, that hurt.
Yeah, no shit. That thing was through your leg.
Bub, is there any way I can like roll a perception to see if there's any sort of like detail that would like, obviously she knows what has happened, but like looking at this statue, like some sort of detail that would be specifically like marking, like a marking or something in the area of the Steelheart family, like some sort of claiming. I don't know if that's even relevant to this kind of statue, but if there's some sort of like, even if it's like the floor next to it or like some sort of like sign, I guess.
I mean, you have every reason to believe that
Right.
it is from the family. You don't need some sort of seal of recognition or certificate of authenticity.
Right, and she definitely knows, because the fact that it worked is actually still mind-boggling to her, I think.
And
it doesn't, like...
And the fact that there is a type of crystal that has been utilized or enhanced across the stone spike's arms and protrusions.
That's kind of what I was looking for.
This thing was deliberately enhanced to be an instrument of fatality.
Yeah, fucking monster.
Aaron,
Mm-hmm.
you continue to shift down the hall from where you are. you do see another door.
I see a door. Oh, to
Yes.
right there, you mean? Okay.
Yes.
Do we have a torch?
Jen said he was casting his lights.
Oh, that's
so-
true. Jen has lights. I forgot. Aaron just kind of wandered by himself. He doesn't normally do that with all the dark vision people here.
He always does it, regardless.
I was gonna say, what do you mean?
No, but normally one of the dark vision people is following Aaron. Normally that's Sora, but clearly that's not the case right now.
He's scouting ahead for pits. Or buckets.
I am...
With what you said, Bub, the word I picked is even more fitting than it was when you originally told me to pick it.
Yeah.
My eyes briefly glance at the door, but it's not really the focus of my attention right now. He's kind of just... I guess similar to Sora, he kind of still has like a kind of blank stare as he's more in his thoughts than anything else. So kind of just shifting and just doing something other than sitting.
Just moving. It's like you're pacing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Can I get a perception from you, please?
Sure. 23.
Massive.
Damn.
Massive.
Perception.
Yeah, my friend, you are pacing down this hall when you hear something audibly snap beyond the door. It's not like the kind of snap of like a rubber band. It's the kind of snap of something that sounds like the breaking of bone. Like a log. It's timber on one of its higher branches. Singular snaps, but it is quickly cut off by the sound of some sort of wet lapping. When you glance back even for a moment as you're unsure, you kind of like instinctively like glance around you to see what's around, like to stabilize yourself. And you see, even if for only a moment, that southwestern wall appears to look like a little bit of a different texture. See, black malachite has a way of shimmering, and the dancing lights that Jen has, that we're seeing Aiden cast periodically, the way that it moves and sways, you sort of expect there to be some sort of reflection, but there's not. It's just dimmed, completely dimmed, as if it was painted.
Gotcha. These goddamn invisible walls. Aaron,
Invisible wall?
we've seen it all over the place. It's not a dead
I'm
end.
speaking loud enough for a lot of us to hear.
I guess maybe not loud, but kind of like at a room tone. Like kind of a conversation you'd have with someone who's a couple feet away from you.
Well, there's one way to find out. Aiden has that wand.
Yeah, we can see if
so.
it works.
So I don't know what's behind the door over there, but didn't sound pleasant.
Maybe we don't want to shoot the magic wand then.
I unfortunately think I'm at least what's partially behind
I'm gonna help
the door.
Sora put her armor on if she's ready to put it on.
I would suggest we check other walls around here. I wouldn't be surprised if...
The wall behind me is not malachite either. It was giving way when I was getting stabbed.
Yeah, I'll take a closer look. I'm trying not to get in the way of them, tending and dressing Sora, though. I also am trying not to get too near that statue.
Statue's not gonna hit you.
Yeah, I think your thigh begs to differ.
The statue's not gonna hit you anymore.
Do you think there'll be more of these statues? Are they common?
Or did you stop it anyway? It doesn't seem like a thing that would listen to just please and thank yous.
That's because it's not.
You know what this is?
I know more than what it is. My family has control of it.
Did your family have a lot of these things?
Would I have this already, Bub, or would this be a new role?
You are aware enough that there was a time when it was a popular commodity, but
yeah,
due to an internal dispute in the house, that issue went away for a while. So your particular family, Dad did a lot of the dirty work. Mom really wore the pants. And there was a certain expectation, and when she called the shots, well,
it was.
Hell hath no fury.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So they went away for a while. But that was years ago. 60, 70, maybe 80 years ago. But despite the 80 years, you still used the word. And it still responded.
And it still responded, which means that at least if this one wasn't done just because they went away doesn't mean they went permanently away. They just went away from my mother, which isn't different. I don't know how many there are.
Okay, so there's the possibility there's more. Well, whatever you say worked on all of them?
All of them that are like this? Yes.
Okay.
Can you teach us?
Oh, that sounded like
Not
a language
here.
none of us speak.
Because that's no.
I mean, sound it out phonetically. Maybe we can learn it that way.
I'm gonna check out this wall behind her though, because she said it was not real stone.
Sure. As
If
she
the will kind of floor shuffle if she's in the way.
Yeah, that makes sense. You kind of amble to the side a little bit, giving a bit more space as you're contemplating whether or not the value of teaching them Undercommon is something that may save their life or create more issue. There's a reason that the language is fairly unique to dwarves. It's not just Undercommon at large. There is a certain dialect that under dwarves, dark dwarves use.
Versus under elves or anything
Correct.
else.
Which is why it was much harder for Jackson to learn. Jackson, this was a branch of Deep Dwarf. That's why it felt different. That's why it felt a bit more guttural.
It was a branch of Undercommon.
As you begin to investigate the wall, you realize that though it is a quite a stunning version of the wall, of the malachite itself, now that it's been punctured, you can tell that it's false. It's fake. It's been painted. Where above, in the gnomish stronghold, everything was done with spells. This is classic elbow grease and paint.
This is work.
It's wood. It's timber.
This side was the side that was actual stone when it hit.
Correct.
I'm gonna just walk along the wall and run my hand and see how much of this is malachite and how much is wood. Can I do that?
The entire wall?
Yeah, just run my hand along it because I think I should be able to feel the difference between malachite and wood.
Yeah, of course. You do. You begin to maneuver along the wall. You're running your hand across. And the moment that you come down to this wall right here, that feels like timber.
Okay, so it starts over here, guys, and runs back towards you guys.
When you touch this wall, it's back to malachite.
Just this.
I'm gonna look and see if there's some sort of trigger or something, because I'm guessing it may be I'm hoping maybe there's a secret opening or passageway here. It's a doorway instead of just a brand new wall. I mean,
give me a perception. Hayden, yeah, you find what looks to be a very fine, like pit in the paint itself, where it's just like a black or like an orb that's tucked in there, and there's nothing else on the wall short of where the stone spike struck the wall. It was deliberately painted darker so it could even remain more hidden.
So Sora, if you think you're ready to continue, I think I found the trigger for this wall here.
If there's 2 of these, what's the chance there's another?
2 of what?
False walls.
Well, I mean, who's to say this is a false wall where we're at? There's a door down here. The other one has no door, so that's definitely a false wall.
Once Sora is back on her feet, I'll go ahead and I will trigger the door and attempt to open it.
Sure.
Bob, I have a
will
question.
ready myself in case something jumps out.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So I have Beacon of Faith, which is I can use my cleric level as if it was 2 levels higher when using a granted power of my domain or inquisition or casting a domain spell. Does channel energy also get this positive?
No, it does not. It's a supernatural ability, not a spell.
That's what I thought. Okay. I'm still gonna cast channel energy. I was just curious if it would apply or not.
I'm being attacked.
Is this a supernatural ability or a spell?
I feel like
It's a spell-like ability. Okay. Because you are out of your first level spell slots.
correct.
Yeah.
Correct. No, this is my spell-like ability.
Okay. So this is going to heal people for 2d6.
7.
Everyone is going to heal for 7.
I don't know if anyone
and
else...
then Sora will get out of the way.
So, Sora, can I get
anyone...
a perception from you, please?
I would love to do that. 24.
I'm doing this courtesy of your location. You haven't moved your token.
Okay.
But when you cast this spell, when you use this spell-like ability,
Yeah.
you
That's the
watch.
part I was thinking of.
You watch as the cracked damage of the spiked arm mend.
Okay.
Can anyone else see the giant yellow bar going through the middle of my token?
Nope.
You look like a normal token to me.
Looks like a normal token to me, homie.
Normal to me.
Weird.
You're pierced by an arrow of light. Halo condemned you.
Saint Cuthbert said, absolutely not.
Sir, not today.
Is it still there?
Yes.
That's crazy, because it's not actually.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not there
It's
for
not
anybody
Looks
any
like
of our-
nothing for us.
I'm going to put it in shackled chat.
Death has caused Aaron to become a little
Holy
schizophrenic.
moly, that's not us. It's not
Sick.
even you, because
As-
you're not even yellow.
Jackson is the only one that's yellowish.
He's
It's not
orange.
did-
That's
yellow.
for sure yellow.
Did he somehow end up on the dynamic lighting level?
No.
No
He
way.
wouldn't be able to control his token.
Oh, Aaron's cut in
Yeah.
half.
One moment. I'm restarting.
I was gonna say
New character.
Roll 20.
I don't... maybe it's some bug from when Bub moved the wall. It's gone now, yeah.
Yeah, maybe
Love
that's
that.
what it was.
Lovely.
That's fine.
Well, shall we?
I want to know what's happening right now with our main man Carter. Carter,
Our main man.
you have you've been obstinately quiet.
He's got some internal thoughts going on right now about his time here in the dungeon. He would have actually been journaling, but he left his journal with Bandy.
Yeah.
0 out of 10. No sun. Everything's trying to kill me. No
He-
bing bong. This
Actually,
is
I know
terrible.
something that he'd be doing. He keeps looking at the pendant, his holy symbol,
Okay.
because he's feeling like, as much as he's trying to be a good devotee of Pelor, who is lawful Or is he neutral good? He might be lawful good. I can't remember off the top of my head.
Paylor? Paylor's lawful good.
Yeah, lawful
Yes.
good. More orderly. His spells have done nothing but cause chaos so far, which is causing him to kind of side eye to the other half of his pendant right now, where he feels like he has more of a trickster effect on.
Yeah, it's really kind of interesting that as you think that you're sort of rolling the pendant over in your fingertips, you're not even really paying attention to what's happening with Solsora or the wall or Aaron, or it doesn't really matter. You feel not necessarily lost as much as it's like a haze has been poured over the top of you, and you know that Paylor wouldn't do that. The job of the sun is to create a space of vision. It's a beacon of holy hope, and as you watch, what does it mean? What does it mean? You've been given so many misconstrued and misaligned thoughts, and you've been called a tarnished, and you don't know where you're from. Even the living map showed that you were relocating with such bizarre speed. None of it makes sense. You were given a name you don't recognize, and to make matters worse, as you roll the pendant through your fingertips, wondering why this chaos has befallen you, you notice that your fingertips, just the tips of your fingers, are slightly transparent.
Yeah, as I was going to say, so guys, we probably should get moving, because the quicker done, the quicker we can get back to the church. And Aiden kind of gives a glance at Rowan and then at Carter.
You wouldn't, Jen, don't insert yourself like that.
Well,
you wouldn't see him doing that.
I actually had planned on saying something before the whole thing, but
Well, this is his moment. Let him have it.
That's also why I rolled the perception in this moment.
What's wrong with my hand? Guys, something's wrong with my hand.
What's wrong with your hand?
He holds up his hand, which is missing at the tips.
I go and touch his hand. Can I touch his vanishing fingertip?
It's there. It's there. You can feel it. Tactile sensation. You both feel it just fine. It's there, but no lie, it's becoming transparent.
Did you let me roll knowledge arcana? Because Solsora was not here when this was discussed. I want it to be clear. Solsora has no knowledge that Carter's vanishing.
Yeah, it's because it hasn't been discussed.
Nobody. I said it to Aiden. That was it.
Yeah, I meant because his fingers are transparent, and he said, "What the fuck's wrong with my hand?" So Solsora's looking at him now because he said, "What's wrong with my hand?"
Yeah, sure, of course. It doesn't. You don't have to make a roll to realize that you've witnessed this in live within the last few hours with multiple figures.
Yes.
Okay, that's the roll I was trying to make. But if there's no need for a roll there,
you don't have to roll for that.
You're vanishing, Carter.
Guess whatever was
can I
affecting
look
the
at
scalpers is
everybody
affecting
individually?
Of course you can.
Like, she's like crucially looking at everybody because she's trying to figure out basically their expression. Because if like Rowan or Aiden look like not like this is a revelation. Because to Solsora, this is a revelation because she had no idea he was vanishing until he's just fucking disappearing now, like Ulysses was.
I mean, Rowan usually only has 2 expressions, so.
Moody and really moody.
Stoic and moody.
Stoic and moody.
And fast.
Aiden has more than two expressions, though.
Does he?
I've seen more than 2.
Aiden's been very animated on several occasions, so he does have alternate expressions.
I guess that means we, with the elevator the way it is, we should need to find a way back to the church.
If it's only his fingertips, we have time.
I don't think Solsora has anything to say to this. Because I think anything that Solsora would say is Christy knowledge and not Solsora knowledge. Solsora's not saying shit.
Well, what did you want to say?
I'm not even going to attempt it. I don't believe it. So Solsora would like to keep going then. Now that
Well, do you guys see what's down this big doorway?
Not really.
I just see a long hallway.
Distance.
This just gives us another time limit.
Well, we can't go back, so all we can do is go forward and go through, right?
Yes.
Sure.
So, Sora, you decide to take the lead.
Yep. I'm
You
right
push
next
on.
to it.
I'll take up the rear.
Even the transparent parts are still solid, correct?
Guys, you gotta move your tokens.
I am.
I know you are.
You begin to shift down the length of the hall. Passing your way through here, this corridor that was beyond the field of vision, had your leg not been struck by this stone spike,
Yeah.
you never would have seen it.
Impaled.
Correct.
I'm all off and frozen. I've been impaled.
You can tell that the wall, the corridor, seems to end before you, but it does veer off to the right, moving to a bit more of a southern portion of the map.
It looks like right's the only direction we can go.
Curiosity, Aiden or Aaron, because you have been doing this up to this point, or even Rowan, do you guys continue to touch the walls?
I would say yes, especially since Aaron is... I mean, they've been invisible walls, well, more illusions so far, and now they've kind of transferred into just well-hidden kind of false walls made out of wood. But it's still the same principle. So there's obviously a lot more to this place that's people are trying to hide.
Rowan probably wouldn't, because he's trying to watch the rear to make sure that, the naked boy and our squishy don't get hurt.
And me, of course I'm paying attention to the walls now that I know there's something to find. It's something to focus on.
Makes sense. Feels like malachite stone. It's cold, unforgiving, and it swirls with surprise. It's always been the thing that has been most surprising about the malachite walls of your city of Cauldron. Beneath the surface, it moves with an undulation of shimmering steel flake. Like the walls themselves are made of glass, and something is existing beneath them. And even here so. Still the same. Sora, you can quickly tell that this comes to an end after about another 10 or so feet.
And there's nothing else but what looks like just wall. I guess Sora will, once she gets, to this wall pub,
Yes.
she's gonna feel along the far side.
You begin to drag your hand down the length of the wall as you continue to walk. The others are mirroring and doing the same.
This looks like a dead end, but who knows if part of this wall might be not what it looks like.
I did hear that sound from, I guess, within the room next to us. I would assume that's where that door went to. Wonder if this is a roundabout way to get into there.
Anything along the bottom here, Bob?
The moment that you hit the bottom, you can immediately tell the texture difference. Again, it is of high quality in its paint and the way that they've managed to make it, but it is in fact another false wall.
Can I feel for a button?
You can try. Sure, give me a perception. I'm looking for a 20.
Shit, that's not a 20. I don't have a reroll, so that's gonna be that. No buttons for me. Aiden, there's another one here, but I can't seem to find the button.
Puzzles.
Let me take a look. Using the experience I had with the previous door, I'm looking for a similar type trigger.
Of course, yeah. That will provide you with a bonus. It'll make it a little bit easier.
And so Sora will like step out of the way if she's in the way.
It's not going to be enough to find. You're certain this is the same type of door? You're certain it is the same style? The paint matches, but nothing to your knowledge. You can't see anything.
I'll take out a normal dagger and just kind of lightly tap against it. Listening, I'm basically just using a different type of perception to try and find the same type of trigger.
Sure. You remove. Go ahead and give me another perception check here. You're kind of tapping along, and yeah, you are able to find where it feels as if there is some sort of rear backing on this, like it's got a mechanism that triggers the relief. It's not hollow as much as there's a bit of a different, steeper sound. And you poke at this a few times, so you've got a good idea. And with your newfound perception, you're able to find it looks like where a bit of the stone sort of has an overhang, and there is a puncture in the lip. So you just kind of rear your fingers back here, and it almost folds forward, like it was disguised to not have a visible opening before, like an orb. And when you place your hand back there, you can feel the button, the lever. And when you press it, the door gives, and it opens. You find yourself in a newfound room, and to your surprise, it looks like it's not been seen in quite a while. Dozens of forged weapons, nearly and neatly arrayed on 4 wrought iron weapon racks, standing in the middle of this floor. Pushed against the east wall are 2 tables covered with suits of armor.
Hog.
Aaron, I think you're going to like this room.
Does it have my sanity in it?
No, but you might be
At least your dignity.
You say that not knowing the old Tercion.
He says that while you're walking around with a cape on, with your thing flopping around.
Looking in the room as you begin to meander through the collection of equipment, you find that there are 2 suits of banded mail. There are 2 chain shirts, a suit of half plate, 2 spiked gauntlets, a masterwork great axe, 15 short spears, 10 throwing axes, 10 hand axes, 5 battle axes, and an array of heavy picks and warhammers.
Cool. Does any of it look like it would fit me?
Yes.
Gotcha. So medium-sized half plate, huh?
You will note that there is extra leather for all of the straps that looks like the chain shirt is for a broader chest. This denotes one specific thing, and you would know this. Silsora would also recognize this. This is armor specifically for dwarves, but a medium-sized creature could wear this as well. When there's this much extra link in the chain shirt and this level of strap across the chest, it is meant for broader-chested beings, and the dwarves are the most stout at their size.
Gotcha.
Can I, like... So Sora wants
so-
to look at this to see if there's something... So I don't know if you want me to use Find Traps here, if you want me to use Arcana, if you want me to use a Perception combination. Some sort of thing guarding this room of weapons that look too good to be true to Sora to be not guarded by something, considering everything else in this whole entire dungeon.
The thing about this is this room appears
Unused.
mostly untouched for probably years.
Sure. That's fine.
There is, as you step down, you feel the slip of your feet against the cut stone because of the dust.
Okay.
It's also 2 hidden doors to get in here, so I don't know if they would have something guarding it.
Okay, that's fine.
There doesn't look like there's any swords. Can you use any of these weapons, Aaron?
I can use a great axe, fine. Or just a hand axe. Will all work. I'll unstrap the shield from my hand and just give it back to Carter, and I'll put on the half plate.
Now, you can wear the armor. You can use the equipment. But the sad thing is about this is that there is no underlying nethers like netherware.
Is there no like leather?
There is nothing like that. So comfort is something that's going to be lost. You know from experience that when you wear stuff like this and you don't have like a leather tunic beneath it or any sort of saddle topper, you're gonna chafe.
Oh yeah, Aaron is in for it for
Can
sure.
he use the cloak that he has as like a in between, like put the armor over the cloak?
It may create some challenging spots in his movement because the cloak doesn't exactly have the same kind of movement. You can use it.
I would
but
say, can I kind of just like not wear the cloak properly, but kind of like tie it as like more of a...
You have rope? Does anybody have rope that they don't mind?
I do.
If you can afford him some rope and you don't mind him using it and cutting it up, because he'll have to basically shibari his body, but he can gird his loins with all the rope. It's just gonna take you guys a few minutes to cut strip sizes down.
Go.
That's fine. While they're outfitting, I'm gonna feel the walls in this room.
Sure.
Sure.
Can I get a
See if they're all
recap
malachite.
on, other than the half plate that Ivy's putting on, what else on armor-wise is here?
One moment.
No worries.
Farm.
Yep.
Yeah.
As you move to the southern half of the room and begin touching the wall, you immediately feel that there is another false wall.
I found another one, guys.
Great.
This place sure
Wonder
does
where
like its
Hidden
secret
Door
tunnels.
4 will get us.
I mean, hopefully around more of those stone things if there aren't anymore.
Can I get a perception, please?
They're more like
From-
the one we saw. They're not a threat to us.
Everyone
From-
or just
Ones
me?
that
From
aren't
you.
like a problem.
I will use a reroll. And no, that's it.
10.
Yep. I don't see shit.
You do not. Jackson, you can give me a perception. This isn't sight-based. This is sound-based.
Oh.
That's sound-based. Well, funny thing is the thing that makes my perception crap doesn't care.
True. I was waiting for you, like, funny thing is, I don't have ears.
Funny thing,
But I rolled an 18.
Here's no
Carter coming through, baby.
What the? Alright, 10 gifted for Carter. Just getting an 18. It's not a 19, but you gotta do it anyway, Chad. That's the rules.
Your -1 is from your vision, right? It's a vision-based penalty.
No, it's not. It's from my insanity.
That's right. That's right. Man, he's in. He's woo.
Woo.
My boy
His
is
mentals are not good, and
Yeah.
they're getting worse.
You said it was a great axe?
Yep.
a masterwork great axe, yes.
Yeah.
Very, very clear make of dwarven
Bad news, I'm also a deaf bitch. True.
dwarven handicraft. Carter, you can tell that Rowan has not determined this. But the wall here specifically, when you feel it, it feels just a pitch warmer, and then you hear something on the other side. It's low. Not like a growl, but it's sort of drowned out from the density of the hidden door. This false wall, wherever it opens up into, there is someone or someones on the opposite side. The silence is blowing my mind right now.
I know I'm waiting.
Rowan,
Yeah.
there's people behind this one.
Hazy whispers.
You hear people?
I think.
Let's move away from the wall for now then. Just in case. It's the whole wall or just the spot where I was at?
It's pretty much right where you're at, and it leads that way all the way to the westernmost wall.
To the west.
To the west.
While they're outfitting Aaron and investigating the door, I'm going to walk up and Knowing the experiences and stuff that's happened, I'm going to find a short spear that kind of feels right in my hand.
Got it.
And I'm gonna go over to Solsora and tell her Carter says he's heard what sounds like people on the other side of that wall. So
I go up
if there's anything we
to
need,
it
make sure we grab it before we touch the wall.
See if I can hear them or pick up anything from the wall. Once Rowan tells me this.
I need to see something real fast. Let's take a look here at ya boy, Sharon Reeves.
Sharon Reeves, not Sharon.
Yep, cool.
Sharon.
Jen, you managed to find a spear, a short spear, and its effectiveness. It looks fine. Does not appear to have decayed or rusted through, nothing to that degree. The wood itself that is attached to the spear, because it is, in fact, it is not of the highest make and quality. It's not rotted.
I'll go ahead and add it.
Cool. Christy, what were you taking?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing at this present moment, because I was probably in the middle of it when Rowan came up to me. I would rather try and figure out if there is actually people behind the wall.
Got it.
So I'm gonna go up to right where she, if Rowan gives her a direction.
Yeah.
If she wasn't paying attention when Rowan saw this the first time.
He'll walk you over there. Just
and
in
then
case.
I would like to give a perception to trying to figure out what might have been heard.
Give me a shot. Let's hear it. 25 is big. Yeah, you can tell that there is conversation happening on the opposite side of the wall. It doesn't feel very close.
Okay.
It's muttered. It's sort of muddled from the depth of the wall itself. It is just enough to kind of cut off anything that sounds like dialect, but what you can pick up is it sounds, how do I say this? It's not common tongue.
Okay.
It's also not undercommon.
Okay.
Do you say anything to the others?
I'll turn back to Rowan because he's probably still standing by me trying to figure out what's going on. They're not that close. They're not speaking common. They're not speaking undercommon either.
So maybe more of those hobgoblin things.
Maybe. Whatever language they're speaking, I don't know.
I think everybody should take whatever they need from this room before we go forward. Look at the weapons, look at the armor. If you need something, take it. I don't think I can use any of this stuff.
Well, this spear right here is about as complicated as I get with weapons, but I've noticed that my dagger isn't sufficient for a backup when we're down here, so.
Solsora, Carter.
I'm thinking. Sorry, that's
No,
Christy, not Solsora, but...
No. Solsora could say the same thing too, so.
There was...
Take a look.
2 sets of armor?
There's a few sets of armor here.
Yeah.
If you wanted to know exactly what that was again, I could read that to you.
Yes, please. Thank
There are
you.
2 chain shirts, 2 suits of banded mail, a suit of half plate, which is by
on Aaron. Yeah.
it is by far the heaviest. Aaron, what's your dexterity?
16. 16.
I'm pretty sure that you're taking a penalty to your armor class by wearing that, because you're not going to get your full dex bonus out of it.
For half plate here, it is -6, and then let's see, half plate has a -7 to dexterity.
It's a -7 armor check penalty, and your
Correct.
max dex bonus is 0, so you don't get to add your dex.
Yeah.
Well,
you
I
get
have
to-
armor
Wait.
training, so I have a +1 to that.
Wait,
well,
I have 0 dex.
It might
Armor
be.
check penalty
Yeah,
minus
that's what I'm.
dex bonus.
That's what I'm suggesting. Is
So-
it might be more beneficial to place that upon.
Sora, because I already have 0 dex.
She has 0
And
dex.
I
You'll at least be able to reap the
additionally-
bonuses of using either banded mail or chain shirt.
Additionally, I don't take, at least I don't believe, but you can correct me. I have set 20 feet of movement, but I can't be unencumbered by armor. So I can't go slower than 20?
I mean, you can,
have that
yes, you
correct?
can inevitably
Well, yeah,
move slower
yeah,
than 20.
Yeah, in
but-
certain ways. Yeah.
Let me
That's
take
what
a
I'm
look
trying
at
to-
it real quick. If we're
Yeah, but I
statting
have
it out,
+0, so
but
this is a net benefit for Sora.
Yeah.
I guess
I'm not adding my dex to anything because I don't have any.
it's the same. It comes out to the same.
Whereas in Solsora, we'll see direct loss if she moves to the chain shirt.
I thought that there's 2 sets of the half plate. No?
Well,
No, there's
Just one.
One.
Just one. Okay.
There's 1,
Yeah.
2 banded, and then 2 chain.
Then I'll wear
Yes.
the. I'll put the bandit on.
Okay.
If that just makes sense.
Just take whatever makes the most sense for your characters. It
It
would
just,
hinder your movement a great deal. Half plate is gonna decrease your movement for sure.
And
for sure. The dex bonus is basically a 1 because I have armor training, so it goes from a 0 to a 1 on the half plate,
Exactly.
and it goes to a 1 to the 2 on the banded mail. But the shield bonus on half plate is 8, and the armor shield bonus is 7 on the banded mail. So it
Okay, so
evens
it's
out to
literally the
exact
same number.
thing. Yeah. So if it makes sense for Solsora to have
Correct.
the
This
half
is-
plate, is
Half plate's for sure better for Solsora.
Yeah.
yeah, I'll just take the banded mail.
It's definitely better.
Okay. And then the weapons.
I'm taking the great axe.
Yeah.
Yes, we know that.
There are
I
5
have
battle
one more spare
axes,
already.
5 warhammers. I think everybody's generally pretty fine on their
Yeah.
on everything
Just
else.
Aaron because Aaron lost her. Yeah. That's a
I will
banger.
say that there are short spears and throwing axes in case you need a ranged weapon.
Ooh. Oh, I have it. Oh wait, weapon. I'm good. Never mind.
I don't really have a place to stash
You
the
don't.
throwing axes.
You
so
don't.
it's-
I have a question.
Tuck them in them cheeks.
I'll clench
you assume
real
this
hard.
Is the case. Is it generally the rule that anything that is throwing is dexterity based for bonuses, like plus your dex, and then melee stuff is strength for the most, just like in a general rule?
There are feats
I
that
only
can.
say this. Yeah, I only say this because my crossbow is dex based right now. Like it looks like it's plus 0.
I'm pretty
which is
sure
plus my
that
dex.
that there are still some throwing weapons that operate
Sure.
off of a strength bonus.
Sure.
I'm pretty sure there are. Like, yeah, your accuracy might be kind of
Yeah, in
moody,
this
but
situation, okay. I was just curious if that was a general rule or not. That's fine. If it's not, that's fine. So
Hey.
Sora will pick up, I guess, something. If there's, if nothing else, she'll put them in like a side pocket that like people could reach.
a throwing
Or, like
axe.
something, not the side pocket, but like, yeah, something to throw, but like put it somewhere where it's reachable, I guess.
Not really too many places that you're gonna be able to
Sure.
seek these weapons.
Fair.
I mean,
You can-
it's never bad to have one on like your hip, but
Sure. Put it on a hit then. That's
yeah,
fine. She's gonna take one.
got it. That's disgusting. You shouldn't be allowed hands. You're gonna kill so many of your party members.
Yeah.
I should have wrote this as a masterwork short sword. I regret it.
I know. As soon as I saw Great Axe, I was like, oh my god,
Oh, wait,
he's gonna
nope,
kill
I'm
Carter.
I'm really gonna murder Carter this time.
Well,
He's gonna
at,
cleave right through him.
at least he's not going to stab Carter this time because it's an axe.
He's
I'm
gonna
taking his
split
entire
him in
lemon.
I
twain.
fixed that. Oops. I put the new one on.
You're
I forgot to take
splitting
the
in
old one
twain.
off, and we're not doing this double wearing armor business.
If you
It's not
if
how
you
that
if you kill him and you don't say it looks like meat's back on the menu, I'm gonna kill you twice.
works. Tracks.
But he's
But I'm
not.
made of
He's
silver.
metal.
I'm
Yeah.
made of silver.
Looks like silver's back on the menu, boys.
You're gonna take him to a blacksmith and just cash in just on the flesh and be like, yeah, we got all the warm meats here. That's good stuff. Little seasoning.
We'll
get some
take the
fire
war meat to
plums.
the butcher. We'll take the silver to the blacksmith.
Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
The blacksmith, like, what the fuck?
You'll have to explain some things.
Aaron just switches to a great axe from here on out.
It was a silver
That was gonna be-
elemental.
Oh God, no.
Figured it out. Got it fixed. Okay.
God, no.
Are we all ready?
I believe so,
Everybody
yes.
got all their shit.
I thought about it, but I'm gonna stick with my study
Attempts to
brother.
find the button of truth on this wall.
No.
Is that what you guys want to do? Because last I heard, Rowan was like, maybe we should go back, guys. And you're like, yeah, the button.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. If we're gonna go back, we're gonna.
I didn't say go back. I said everybody should get whatever the fuck they want before we make a decision.
Oh, so Sora's ready to go now.
Of course, Leroy.
All right.
Shut up! True, but shut up.
Want me to see if I can trigger this door as well?
Well, did Aaron tell us that he heard those squelching noises at the other door, or no? The other wall?
Yeah, I heard. I told you, and then I told you again, like, hey, we're on the other side of that.
I was gonna say, you
area
did
so
say it
it's
at
like-
least once.
So voices sound better to Rowan than bones cracking and squelching.
Yeah. Sure.
Maybe the bone
Well,
cracking is
specifically the
other
cracking
mimic.
and squelching was through the door.
Oh, it
then
was through the wall.
No, it was through the
Look through
door.
the door.
And
It
then
was
the
through
hidden
that
wall.
door. The
I
door that was way
I
the
just
heck over
noticed it.
there.
Okay.
He's noticed the hidden wall, but he didn't go through it because we were not there.
Oh,
Yeah, when he heard it through the
actual
doors
door
when he
we
paid
saw,
attention
that's
to the
the
wall.
one where the squelching was. So we don't
What do
know
you-
what's behind the hidden wall right now.
Correct.
Right, we have it correct, Bub, that the door that we saw was where the squelching came from. Correct?
The door is
The
behind
door that
the
was-
immediate hidden wall.
No,
back
No,
in
the
the
first room.
back in the first room with the statue.
The one over here that leads into
where was the
this
bone
room
breaking
or
and
whatever.
the squelching?
Sure.
At
Yeah.
the wall
Yeah,
or the
that's
door?
that was according to Aaron's perception.
Correct.
That was behind
according
the door.
according to Aaron. Yeah, that's what we were trying to make sure that we had
Yes.
right. 'Cause that's
Yes.
what he was saying.
So do we want to
Okay.
go through this wall or check out the other wall?
I like
Well,
that
it
voice
really
better
doesn't
than
matter.
Squelching.
I mean, if it might be hobgoblins, we might be in closer to the kids.
Maybe.
I was going to say we're going to have to confront someone sometime.
All right.
And they may not know this door's here if this room hasn't been used in this long.
Button
So-
man. Find the
Bitch.
button.
I'm still Sora's gonna try because she's right here. Unless the button's that way, but she's gonna try right here.
So just a heads up, we've been scrambling around and putting on armor and grabbing weapons. I wouldn't be surprised if they heard us if we heard
True.
them.
But again, if this room's been unused, they may not know this room's even here or that there is a wall there that opens.
It sounded like they were far away.
Correct.
I
that
suggest
as well.
I suggest you guys get in position right before the door triggers so that
Yep.
we're ready to react.
I'm right up front with Sora.
Did I find this button, Bub? I rolled a 15.
No.
Great. I figured. Okay.
Not the
All right,
button
button
man.
man, you're in charge.
Aiden the button man.
Aiden the button guy, because apparently I can't find these buttons. I can find everything else, apparently, but not
Look,
buttons.
people spend a long time looking for where the button is.
Damn.
Some say it doesn't even exist in the first
Damn. I knew you were gonna do that.
And-
You fucking
Stop
stupid.
superimposing yourself on everybody else.
God damn it, Ivy.
Aaron, Aiden,
What the fuck?
Carter,
Oh no.
perception.
Oh no. That's not good.
All right.
That's bad news. I don't love that. Oh, I don't love that, and I additionally don't love that he rolled a nat 20. That doesn't make me feel great.
There
Aiden.
it is.
All reliable, right?
No, reliable.
Aiden, as Silsora is trying to find in the wall this hidden locking device, the mechanism itself that's going to open up, Aiden, you realize that the muffled sounds of conversation stop.
That's not good.
Guys, they know. They stopped talking.
On the other side of the wall, it's like the parents are can hear the kids talking in the closet. Like, what are they? Do they just not they just not realize like they're being so loud?
It's so loud. We
Well,
hear the DS under your pillow.
All this clanking. All this clanking.
Yeah.
Damn.
Fighting over armor.
You know what would be the real move is just turn around and go the other.
I was about to say that's what Carter said. He's like, you just want to go to the other wall then?
Okay.
No, we might as well. We can come back this way if that
You're-
fails us.
You realize if they know we're here and we walk away, they're gonna follow behind us.
Set a trap. We could turn that thing back on.
So Sora only knew the word to turn it off. Turning it back on is a different story, Chief.
Maybe it's like a light switch. When you say it again, it turns it back on.
I mean, Sora would have to rack her memory again for that.
What's a light switch?
I don't think that's Sora's immediate memory.
You mean like an oil key in those fancy lanterns that the rich people have?
Sure.
I like to think that the on switch, she just goes, "Hey fam," and just claps.
Christ. No.
That's the
Feel the clap
off
of my half plate.
Yeah, dude.
No.
So what's the plan?
No, because Bub, you told me. You said that there was likely two options for it, which was on like the off switch or stop.
Yeah, you knew the password to
give it a new
deactivate.
directive or give it a new directive.
Correct.
So that's what Sora would have done. Okay. So
Okay.
She doesn't have a.
You could try to plumb the depths if you wanted to.
Oh, why not? Because that would be like the perfect trap. Because nobody else would think of it except her and her family. It's great. Sure, I'll plumb depths. Do you want wisdom again?
I love how
Yes, I do.
we know that they hurt us, and we're still just fucking around over it. Oh.
Yes! That was a good time for that to happen. Yippee!
And in critical fashion, I am going to give you a memory.
Hey, I love these.
So, Sora, you are not the oldest of your siblings. You're not the youngest. And that's something that you live with, knowing that you had younger siblings that had to go through many of the things that you and your brothers had to go through. Your family was big. It had to be. Survival was paramount on the amount of strong arms that they could carry into the family. And training was, well, perilous is putting it lightly. You do know the term to turn it back on, to reactivate its primary command, and to restart the mechanism for redirection. As the memory begins flooding back, it took you getting punctured to remember what this thing was and how to turn it off. And now that you're on the opposite side of a wall waiting for someone to come through at you, or vice versa, the memory begins to peter back into your mind, and you hear this voice for a moment. You see your older brother. You were at the time probably about 40 or 50 years old, meaning you were about 12. Your brother, probably in his latter half 60s, early 70s, putting him at roughly the physical age of a 16-year-old. And the training was vicious. You recall hearing your dad. Is that all you're made of? Is that all you have? How will you ever make it here in the dark? It will chew you up and spit you out. You can see his face. Spittle flowing from his lips as the venom pours from his open maw. And you watch your brother pull himself back. With deep wounds, slices, bludgeon marks, you witness parts of his shoulder and clavicle crushed and caved in, bit of his teeth removed as he spits it on the ground. And your brother apologizes. I was surprised. I won't let it happen again. And you hear, you're damn right you won't let it happen again. And then another brother goes up. Your father says the word. And you watch as the mechanism, this elemental from the Terran plane, come to life. Your brother was no more than 14, 15 years old as he stepped forward. He charged foolhardy into the fight. And you glance back even for a moment, knowing what's about to happen. And you witness a wicked grin peel back over your father's teeth. His eyes sink low, knowing what's about to occur. And you watch it rend through your brother. not just cut him deeply. Your brother died that day. At the hands of the command of your father, knowing full well what was to occur. And you knew. You probably knew before, but that was a moment that solidified the fact that if you ever intended to see adulthood, you had to escape. Your mother would never let you, and your father would see you dead at the end of this device. I need you to tell me what that word is. To reprogram. I'm guessing as she's figuring this out, the rest of you begin to move down the hallway.
If she says she knows the word, yeah. Move back.
Okay.
Carter, can you light up my weapon?
Can you light up my life?
Can you give him hope to carry on?
Damn it, I was muted. I had such a good thing. So when Aiden's in the middle of like telling Sulsora, like asking Sulsora if she knows the word to turn it on, she's gonna be like in the middle being like, no, I only know the word to turn it off. And then she's not even gonna finish the sentence before she like stops and like is like staring off again. I do know the word. Well, I won't give it until you're all far out of the range, because it won't give a shit if you walk past me and then I turn it on. It will still go for you and try and hit you.
Okay. Let's go.
All right, let's do this.
You reassemble as you exit the worn armory, extending back down the corridor into the open room, where you can see at the end of the hall the stone spike waiting, its arms extended to the cardinal directions. You're met with two locations. You have a door, and you have a false wall. Now, Aaron, up to this point, you are, to no surprise, sure that you've walked all the way around this room.
Mm-hmm. Can I listen in a little more closely into this door?
You can try.
Bub, once I'm like about here / what I think is the range, that's when I want to give the word. Like once I'm past about this point.
Okay.
Where I'm going to give the statue the word to go back on.
Jackson, give me a linguistics, please.
Spicy.
Looking for a
have that
16.
secret language that I know.
I don't know if you have any rerolls or if you wanted to use a bit of desperation.
I've got 2, so I'll go down to 1 and try.
Go for it.
One more time.
Hey.
Very good. Very good.
1 and 2.
When she's passed by an area that she feels comfortable enough, it's about 10, 15 feet away, maybe somewhere between there, you see her begin to relax. Her shoulders sort of slump a bit, but she never quite stops watching this. When she, in her own tone and dialect, she says, "Feed." There's almost this dunk in the back of her voice where it creates this almost open sound. It resonates in her throat, much like that of a frog, before you hear "feed." And you watch as there is this small jutting of the spikes. It's almost honing and searching for anything alive. You're certain she's reactivated it. Aaron, from the door, you hear nothing. And Jackson, for you, as cursory information, from what you've gathered in its own tone, from the perceptible pieces of undercommon you've begun to pick up, you believe this is something that sounds or feels like split or flayed.
Be funny when we find turned off statues and Carter can activate them.
Did Jackson turn like back towards? Because I'm following up behind Jackson because I'm the last person to pass this before I give that command. Did he turn back towards the statue when I made that command?
Every time he is near you when you speak, you notice that he watches you very, very closely. Yeah. It's like an attentive and curious child.
He's got like the slight like head tilt, like working up like the head, and it looks like the look on his face is definitely not like it went over his head. Like he actually like honed in when he heard you say the word.
A bit of an irony, if you will. The word to turn it on is flay. The word to turn it off is devour, because it wouldn't go off until the guy's already dead.
Aaron stands with his ear pressed to the door, but can't seem to hear anything.
I want to listen at the wall, just in case. That's why I roll a 14.
I'll kind of step away. I can't hear what was in there before. Maybe it's gone to sleep. Maybe it knows we're out here and is waiting.
So far as you can tell, you don't hear anything beyond the opposite side of this wall.
That definitely means it's safe to go in, right?
We have no choice. It's either the door or the wall.
Yeah, let's go with the wall.
Oh, I don't see a button. I tried.
I'll step up and
magic button person, figure it out. Find the button.
I'll see what I can do.
I will say here, for the sake of this here, you guys have consistently pushed into every hidden wall that you found. For good reason, right? For good reason.
Because this whole thing is hidden.
But every time you found a hidden wall, it has led to harm. Every door has perceptibly led also to harm.
I think everything in this dungeon's leading to harm, except the one room we found that wasn't harm, but it technically is because they definitely hurt us. But the room itself wasn't harm.
I love that description. Technically, definitely.
Yeah, technically, definitely. I mean, that room itself wasn't harm. It was the fact that they hurt us that's the harm.
The reason that I'm suggesting this is Aaron has at no point ever expressed his ability at utilizing perception well. He's never been like, Eureka, I've heard everything. Or I've seen or smelled everything.
Yeah, he gives fucking great descriptions for everything, yes, regardless.
Right.
He's like middle of the road. That's why I went and listened again, because I don't trust him.
Oh, you went to the door?
No, I went to the wall, because I didn't trust that he heard the sound from the door. I wanted to listen at the wall.
Gotcha. Okay. I understand.
Going by that, I'll go ahead and I'll take a listen at the door before going.
Sure. If you're gonna do it, hit me with it.
That's where I'm going. Perception. 25.
Sulsora, Aiden, as you press your ear to it, this whole place has a sort of hum, right? Everything about it just sort of has this existing hum, like the earth has its own heartbeat. Now, Sulsora, you hear something beyond the hum of the malachite stone. It's low, and you can feel it. It's like a rumble in your chest, whereas the others haven't yet. You hear this breathing, this. It's not quite a whistle. It's cavernous in the way that it breathes.
So Sora's gonna just gently take Aiden's arm and pull him this way.
Yeah, whatever was in there.
It's there.
Whatever it was eating sounded like when the Grell was chewing through Rowan's neck.
I think it might be sleeping, napping, resting. I can hear it though. It's definitely there. Whatever you heard is there.
It's just making this wall sound better and better.
So I agree with the wall.
Well, let's go.
The only dissenting thought I think is if it's asleep, if one of us was stealthy enough to sneak in.
Hell no.
I don't think any of us are sneaky
No
enough.
shot.
We just saw how well that worked.
It worked very poorly last time. Yeah, so Sora's gonna keep like.
If only we were an assassin or something.
Only if UT was still here.
Nobody even likes rogues.
Damn UT.
Listen,
Vader's behind the door is crazy.
I'm doing all the edging. We don't need
back
a rogue.
with a
I'm
no
already
rogue.
doing all the edge.
Look, when Ali Damara claims me finally, I'll become the rogue equivalent of an Oracle. It's fine.
Alright, Aiden, find the button. Magic guy. 21? 21.
You do not see a button.
Can Aaron look for the button?
I don't know, Aaron. It's pretty hard to find buttons like that these days. They're real small, tucked away, almost hooded.
Jesus fucking Christ. God damn it, Bub.
You've expressed how difficult it is.
It is difficult.
Maybe if you look, maybe if you look towards the top.
I'll kind of push through, and if you guys will let me, I'll get up to the wall and kind of look for kind of
So Sora will
what he
let
described
you,
earlier.
and then even like she's.
Me and
keeping an
Sora
eye.
had the same idea. Like,
No, I'm keeping an eye on
Sure,
the statue.
you-
If the statue makes any movement, so Sora is absolutely using.
You're glancing
an eye
around
on
the
the
wall,
edge.
and I mean, up to this point, it's taken a moment to spot it, but you step forward with fresh eyes, and you find nothing. Nothing that makes you think that there is a recess or a hidden tucked spot. Nothing that looks like there is a visible series of buttons or a press, a lever. Nothing like this.
Well, it could just be a wall.
I attempt to poke the wall with my Morning Star.
There are bits of this that feel like wood, and other parts that you can tell with the audible, like, scrape of stone. The wall doesn't give the same way that the others did. This does not appear to be made entirely of timber. This might have a mechanism somewhere else.
You know, maybe if it's a controlled door. Actually, that's out of character thoughts.
oh,
Well, our choices are the door with the heavy breathing and the crunching noises, or the room with the people talking.
Well, we might as well handle the door, so that way it doesn't follow us or something.
I didn't mean to do that. I apologize. I was just moving up to the door.
See something you dislike in
through
there?
the door now.
See something you dislike in there?
I saw stuff, but I'm pretending I didn't see
I
it.
didn't see shit. I didn't see shit. I didn't see shit. I
I
didn't look
moved
at
up
shit.
to the door to lead the way.
I didn't look at shit. Nothing.
I definitely didn't see the fact that we're probably fucked if we open
Anyway,
the door.
I didn't see shit, so I'm not giving anything. 'Cause I didn't see shit.
I feel like I should have found something if there was anything here. I'm pretty confident in that. If there's a mechanism to open this, then it's somewhere else around here.
It's probably in the room with whatever this thing is that's sleeping.
Or it's meant for the other side.
I mean, can't be worse than a thing in the elevator, right?
So you say.
You had to go and curse us like that, didn't you?
It's alright, that just means Aaron's the one that's going first.
Well, he's got that brand new armor to try out.
That's right. It's all shiny.
Axe.
All right, move it out of the way.
and you're gonna get that giant axe.
He's an axe man now.
You know when someone says something so stupid that you're like, I can't believe you even said that as words? I think that's about the attitude Solsora just had to Aaron of like, it can't be anything worse than the elevator. And she's like, you dumbass, in the elevator, you fucking lost all your shit and you fucking died. What do you mean it can't be worse than the fucking elevator?
Does Solsora just crash out right here? Like, is that happening?
No, this is like an internally crash out. Just like,
okay.
It can't be worse.
It's not even
like,
worth saying anything.
I died on the elevator. Whatever's in there. Unless it kills me, it can't be worse.
She's crashing out under common, so no one of us noticed.
Yeah.
Just remember, if you crash through the door and people are there, you go, let me ask you a question. They'll roll your eyes and you'll get a chance to surprise them.
Rocks fall, Jen dies. That's it. That's it.
Cool.
Every dad joke,
Cool.
I'm increasing the die size of the rock that falls.
Can you put Ivy under there too? Like,
I'm just putting Jen. I'm just putting Jen.
Get both of them.
I'm bypassing his character. I'm going straight to Jen every time.
Straight to Jen is crazy. Straight to Jen is insane.
Yeah, Aiden's fine. I'm screwed.
So Sora's still watching the statue because though she has a general idea of where she thinks is safety, she just wants to, like, if it's like starting to like see something, it could be the same situation as Sora where they're invisible and the statue still finds them.
Okay.
So she's just like watching the crystal pointies.
It makes sense.
Right. Here's the plan. Everyone kind of step back so we don't crowd this door, and worst case scenario, whatever's in here, we lead out towards the statue.
Okay.
Provided, I don't think we can kill it. And Aaron will kind of slowly open the door, kind of being as stealthy as possible.
Okay, my friend. I would like from you a stealth.
Cool.
Carter, don't move beyond where you are.
That
the
is
statue's active.
Cage of safety.
I will. Roll a 10. I don't think I'm gonna really get too much better, unfortunately, with my armor.
Now, with that kind of attitude.
Yeah, you know what? I'll use one of my rerolls.
That's right. Use that reroll, dude.
Burn that reroll.
How
I got
could
a
you?
10.
You shouldn't trust me, okay?
Brother, what are you saving the rerolls for? Next Christmas? It's fucking 11 o'clock already.
Next
as well.
is in this room.
Next, he's going to say it's within desperation range, you know?
Okay. So you begin to crack the door. All right. You crack the door. I'm going to go ahead and give you just a little peek-see into that room, my friend. You just peek inside. Can anyone see in there?
Yep.
Aaron, you rear your head just to where the door is open, and you see something. More than see, you smell something. You are hit, you're struck like a sack of bricks. This putrid stench just smashes into you from the open door, and it reveals that not far from the door, probably 10, 12 feet, some hulking monster of a man just gorging itself on offal, on corpse matter. You hear another audible popping noise, this significant depth to this. It doesn't sound like when you place your finger inside of your mouth and pop. Imagine the sound of a hip bone tearing away from the pelvis. As he pulls a leg up to his mouth, you hear the sound of the TMJ in the oversized jaw crack several times as it continues to chomp into this humanoid thigh.
Does it seem to have noticed me?
Who's there? You bring more carrion for my larder.
I need the wall open.
But open it. It's not my job.
Aaron will shut the door.
Open the door. No. Very well.
Open the wall. No, you do it. Not my job. Fuck you then.
Fuck you then. All right.
Fucking gone.
Well, I'll kind of step away from the door. Well, whatever is in there is intelligent. I don't know if you guys heard that.
They felt it. Everybody felt it.
Yeah.
He said it's not his job.
So there must be a mechanism somewhere that we're missing.
Or he was just telling you to walk in the room and hit the switch if it's in there.
Yeah.
So, Bub,
Yeah.
did the voices in the other area sound smaller than the voice in this guy?
They
gonna say
did, but they sounded significantly more in number.
Yeah.
One big dude or a bunch of smaller dudes?
Well, the big dude didn't seem interested in eating us at that exact
I'll be right
moment.
back.
He just seemed interested in getting more food. But it didn't have to be us. He just wanted food.
Yeah, well, we don't really have carrion to give him at the moment.
Well, yeah, they turned the sand in the elevator.
The only carrying we know of is in the other room.
Chat, I'm gonna be right back while Bub's gone, okay?
Here's
Should
what
we
we'll
all
do.
take
We'll go
a
to
pee break?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, because I got to pee.
I don't
Right back,
need one,
guys.
so hey chat, it's me, your boy.
All right,
Crazy
Carter Chan, I need you to disappear too, so when Pup gets back, he's just really confused.
Yeah, I think we're going to ignore that.
Yeah.
Wow, we're all by ourselves. What kind of mayhem can we get up to?
I mean, I don't have the password to turn it off because I didn't understand that version of Dwarven Undercommon, but I can reprogram the statue apparently.
Well, is it a reprogram or just a on switch?
It sounded like it was a phrase to give it a new command or an off switch were like the two things. So I thought Sosora could give it new commands, but she made it sound like it just turns it on.
You think that means Sosora can change the password or whatever it is that will let people buy?
I would assume so. I would assume she could tell it to not kill us as well and leave it turned on.
Well, maybe when she stops napping, we can tell her to change it to something the rest of us can say, like, you know, good girl or something like that.
You think it's a girl?
I actually don't know. It looks. I mean, I'm not an expert in people from the Terran plane. If I mean that's what Sosora said, but are we sure is it a person or is it a trap or is it a little column A and a little column B?
You know what? I want to know more about this. Bub, can I roll knowledge planes?
You can try. Also,
Yeah,
for what it's worth, guys, if you're watching and you want to kind of take part and be a part of like the think tank or the brain pan here, inside of the Discord there is a Shackled City that which slumbers chat beneath the club lounge, and all kinds of interesting things get shared there. You guys, please feel free to interact, because it's good. It's good stuff. Something important is happening. Okay.
That sloth one of Sosora and Eric. That's absolutely true. 100%.
Knowledge planes 30. Jesus.
We're gonna gender the statue. Apparently.
You're gonna gender the statue on Pride Month?
That's right.
What is this?
Well, I don't want to misgender the statue on Pride Month.
What
That's
are you
true.
doing? So what's happening? Why are you
I
running
don't know.
knowledge planes on the statue?
I don't know.
We got left alone, so we started contemplating if we could reprogram the statue.
I already told you. Oh my god.
Well, see, we're contemplating because we're wondering, is your command word, a turn on or a reprogram? And if it's a reprogram, well, then can we get it to change a new word? And if we get a new word, what kind of new word that the rest of us could say? And then it's like, well, maybe something like good girl or something like that.
No.
And then it's like, is it a girl? And it's like, well, we're not that. Well,
crazy.
what do we know about the Terran plane? Or is it a trap, or is it a combination of both? And so, hence the knowledge planes roll.
Oh Jesus Christ. Okay. So you guys got into complete left field. Got it. Cool.
Any bit of seriousness that I ever hope to accomplish with this game has been yeeted out the window.
I don't know why you didn't yeet it on like session 5. So
look by 5, I was still telling an original story.
Yeah, but you should have gotten the serious part that was already gone in like episode 5.
Yeah, no.
Wherever the part was where we had the plaque and like jumping in the well on top of each other, that's when the seriousness probably died. So
Don't
then, like,
worry.
whatever that was.
When we get to Chasmogen, it'll get
dead.
serious
The
again.
the canyon.
You guys left Aiden and Carter alone to converse.
Yeah, that's a
all right?
terrible idea. Never again. Okay.
I don't know. I see Rowan right there. I didn't leave you alone.
You left mentally.
Also true. Also true.
Mentally. True.
I zoned out.
You're only there physically.
This is fine.
All right.
This is fine, yes.
Back to the question of one big guy or a bunch of small guys.
If we go back, we have to turn off the statue.
Fine. So turn it off.
Okay. I need somebody with bigger brain than Aaron right now.
Yikes. That's a lot to ask.
We all turn to the group leader of Angel's Folly.
Oh yeah, that's Aiden. So
Representative.
Look, if you
Our elected representative.
Aiden.
our elected representative.
if you tell me
Aiden,
to
what do we
go
do?
in there, I'll go in there and fight that thing.
I'm not telling you to do anything. All I'm going to say
No.
is you ushered a command of we need the door opened or open the door, and it didn't say what door.
Yeah, it said it's not his
opening
job.
yourself.
So both the
All
thing
right.
is intelligent and the thing knows the door handle's on its side.
Look,
Or it just doesn't care.
And the
It
thing
doesn't
doesn't
care.
at this
All right.
current moment care about us. Will
He
that
said,
change?
Not my job. That doesn't imply he knows how to open the door. That just implies
No,
he
it
doesn't
implies he knows
care.
that the door opening is like the question. It implies the question itself is actually a worthwhile question.
yeah.
It's just
so,
not his job. To
Okay,
do.
here's my thought process: is this hidden wall opened with a switch that's hidden in the wall? The other one, we found the switch for. So why would this one be somewhere else?
You gonna go look at the wall again?
I mean, I couldn't find it, so. I mean, I can go, like, we can
You
go in
couldn't
there
find
and
it.
look for a
Rowan couldn't
switch.
find it, and Aiden couldn't find it. The three of you couldn't find it. What makes us think that it's magically gonna have appeared now?
Above board, that wand, does it open secret doors?
It just finds them.
It just
Okay.
finds them.
I wasn't 100% remembering.
For what
it
it's
did.
worth, Bulba, I think your logic isn't bad here. I just think that your logic doesn't apply in a place that you were unfamiliar with.
I was gonna say it doesn't apply in a place we've never.
You were upstairs in the gnome stronghold for like 14 hours because you guys slept there.
Yep.
You traversed probably 30 rooms. You guys have been here 15 minutes,
And we found 3 secret walls.
which is impressive.
We're improving, guys.
Are we? Are we sure about that? Are we sure? Is
Yeah,
that
we're
the
getting
word we're
better.
using?
I would just like to highlight though that opening the door and then being like, nah.
Well, that thing didn't even give a shit. Like,
It's
didn't even
you-
turn around. It's
He
just
didn't
like,
even care. It's like
You're the last
okay.
person that joins a team fight, and your whole team died as you're joining, and you're like, no, fuck this shit, I'm out. And then you turn around, you're like, nope,
I mean,
not savable.
look. Realistically, whatever that thing is in there, we could probably get around fighting. We know another way through. And the people on
Do
the
you
other
wanna
side
go
of that
back to the
wall
little
know
guys?
we already are here. So they're alerted either way, whether we get through this wall or the other wall. Or we could go back to the elevator and I bet there's something else in there we missed. I don't fucking know. There could be a secret wall underneath the statue for all we could know.
Aiden, what do we do?
I mean,
As
it's
our
a group
as
decision.
our elected representative, you have to make the decision.
Simple. We go back in the door. We offer the guy, hey, we don't have any Kyrian, but we got some of these ration things. Where's the switch?
The
If it doesn't tell us where the switch is, then you know we're gonna get in a fight anyway. So.
Okay.
Sure.
All right, Aaron, through the door.
Cool. Aaron will open the door again.
This is so dumb. We're in fucking clown car, bro.
Whatever. Anyway.
I mean, I was gonna say the only other option is I do to that wall what I did to Keegan Gelb's door, but we know how loud that is.
Whatever. Aaron is gonna open the door and say, "Hey, where's the switch?"
Again, you're met with the same thing as it looks to you. Its lip sort of furrows for a moment. You see what looks to be like a toe roll from its lip down to the ground, probably about 5 or so feet away from it. And the room itself, I can afford to give you a bit more of a description here, my friend. The rectangular chamber beyond is splattered wall to wall with filth, bile, bones, and other disgusting remains. Although the room contains no furnishings, per se. Some of the older refuse is hardened into a crude chair. An iron chest rests half buried in a small mound of dung in the southeast corner. He looks to you. His eyes sort of tighten as his brow furrows over his face, and you see him sort of like lean in as if he's trying to get a better look at you.
You just come to my door. Who are you?
I'm the guy looking for the switch to open the wall over there.
I ain't seen you before.
That would make sense. I just came down here.
Why are you here?
Sorry. One moment. Oh, God. What's the guy's name?
Casmogen?
Yeah.
Why are you saying one moment? Who else is out there? You got friends?
Yeah.
Can smell them.
We're looking for Casmogen.
Why are you looking for him? You're in his house.
We need to see him about something. So can you open the door?
No. Why would I open the door? I ain't never been made to before. Why would I start now?
Well, can you tell me where the switch is to open the door?
What's it worth to you?
On the way back out, I can get you more of whatever you're eating.
I like thighs. You got any more thighs?
Not at the moment, but I'm sure I can get some on the way out.
What are you? You human?
Yeah, I'm a human.
What about them? I can't see them very well. Come in. Come in, I want to smell you.
So, Sora?
Sora will reluctantly go to the door as soon as Aaron calls for her.
Come on, come closer. I can't see that well. You got a dwarfy. This is dwarfy. It's you like Casmogen then.
You could say that. Something like that.
What? Well, you either are or you aren't. You ain't something like it.
What is my allegiance to Casmogen to you?
Well, I was told that so long as I don't let no one touch that chest right there in the corner, and I do it well enough, that they would keep bringing me food, and I told them I like thighs.
Well, let me tell you this. It's likely that your supply of thighs is going to stop coming in pretty soon.
Why?
Well, after we meet with Casmogen, it's kind of wrapping up business here, so...
But why?
Well, if Casmogen's not here, who's providing you thighs?
Oh no. Who's gonna provide me thighs?
So, since Casmogen's, well, after we meet him, he's probably not going to be around for much longer, how about you say, let us know how to open the door, you let us have the chest, and we come back with a large load of thighs for you.
No, you're not. Fuck you, you're lying. That's what Casmogen said would happen. If someone made their way down, they would promise me thighs. And you're lying.
Order.
Me?
Yes, you. Come here. Come talk.
Hey.
We need the chest and the door. Aaron is doing a terrible job.
Hi.
I think I'm doing a fine enough job, thank you very much.
You smell different too. You smell different than the Orphy and a Omen.
I don't know what I am.
Well, I don't know what I am now, but I'm stronger. And, well, Casmogen likes it just fine.
So I heard you gotta guard the chest. We have business with Casmogen about a sale.
A sale?
Yeah.
What are you buying?
Heard he's got some kids.
I have seen some kids. They've come through. One of them died. Didn't like its thighs. It wasn't big enough.
Oh, that's terrible. How do we buy them if they're not around?
I heard many of them. There was only one that he brought me.
Well, we need to get to the door so we can talk to him so we can actually do the sale.
Well, then you must wait for your guide. You're not supposed to even be in here.
Yeah, we kind of got lost.
Where's your guide?
Well, there was a goblin, but there was an accident with some magic.
The elevator's kind of acting up.
Yeah, it's almost broken.
Then I should call for another guide for you. Hold on, I can call for more. This has only happened once before.
And he begins to, he stands and he starts to lift his body from the ground. And it's at this point that you realize that this is an ogre. It's not just some disgusting malformed man. It is a large ogre. He reaches down behind this pile of what you can only determine is remnant of remains, some sort of like mushroom biome growing over the top of it. And he's dragging a blade. You can hear it kind of scrape against the ground. It's covered in viscera and feces. It is... Let me see. Does anyone here have... I would afford this to... Probably Aaron. Probably Aiden is not close enough. There's a lot of people in the door. I'll say Aaron and Solsora, give me just a flat knowledge check.
Just a flat knowledge check?
Yep.
So just wisdom or...
Intelligence.
Oh, intelligence, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So wisdom's memory.
Wow. Wow, that's impressive. That's really good for both of you. You can both immediately determine what type of weapon this is. Now, you've not seen one this large. The size of it is horrifying because it's not going to do its intended purpose, especially given that the blade itself is relatively dull. It is a large-sized falchion. It's a very, very big blade. And if it were sharp, this would cleave through horses. But it is dull, so this would merely pound you into bent paste. Your bones would break in your skin. It would probably not cut you. It's going to shake and rattle you through your armor into such a way that the Aaron that would be there is a lot closer to a smoothie that exists in its fancy dwarven armor cup.
Yeah, Aaron paste, more like.
He walks over, and he's probably about 5 or 6 feet away from you.
Are you looking for... You want me to ring for Cosmogen?
Just someone on the other side of the door will do. Like you said, we need a guide. No need to bother Cosmogen about that.
Who was your first guide?
Didn't really give his name. He was in the elevator. Got taken to the elevator. We took the elevator down. And now we're here.
Hobgoblin.
Okay. Bulba.
Mm-hmm.
I need...
Speak in as many, like, kind of, half-truths as possible here.
So
what is your what is your AC?
My AC, it's 19 right now.
Okay.
Shit. I'd like to use reroll.
Yeah.
Like
Me
to
too.
I'm gonna roll to
Reroll
confirm. Oh, okay.
Oh, thank God.
That rolled off of a 19. That rolled off of a 19. Okay.
Esper still in chat.
Oh, man, that's funny. Okay. When he turns and you say that it was a hobgoblin, there is a momentary pause. And before his body rapidly turns the rest of the way to go back to whatever was the task, his right arm slams forward in the direction of the door. So he is moved to about here. Like he's walking over to the area of the chest as described previously. And his right arm cords very tightly around the blade. And then he just shoves it like a pool cue through the door. And it catches you, Aaron. For 15 points of damage.
Sheesh. Okay.
I need you, along
Aaron
with...
paste.
You know what? I need you to just give me a reflex. That's what I need. And then I will need a reflex from Rowan. These reflexes, I'm waiting on them.
I was waiting for him to roll first, but
Yeah.
I'll just roll mine.
Nice. Very, very good. Very good. You were both
That's
driven
respectable.
back. Let's see here. It's going to shove you back
There's also point of econ
every bit of like 7 feet. Basically the length of his arm plus the length of the blade. It drives you back beyond greater than 5 feet. So you guys are going to be shoved back about 8 feet beyond Aiden. And Sulsora, it's almost over the top of you. It manages to catch him in the chest. And you can smell this repugnance that lingers off of the blade itself. And as he strikes, the blade falls, and he drags it back into the room. He looks to you, Solsora, and he sees, it's like he's seeing your eyes, and you can see him up close. And he pauses for a minute.
You are like him. But you're not welcome. Ain't no hobgoblin guiding no one.
And then he reaches forward and pulls the door closed.
And who were those guys?
They were guards, they're not guides.
Why didn't you give him Yuadib's name?
It doesn't matter either, because he's not with them either. He's not guiding anybody.
Yes.
He is part of the group that's taking children down, so he'd be the first contact up top guiding us down.
Well,
that's why
we need to get him before he can contact anyone.
Again, this is why Aaron wasn't voted the group talker.
So Sora,
but he did what nobody else wanted to do, and he did the best he could.
This was moments, right? This is moments. He literally just drives like a pool cue right through the door. And then as he's preparing to sort of backhand slap you with the flat of the blade, he stops, and you can feel the heat off of the muzzle of this creature as he breathes down upon you, and he sees your eyes. He sees your flesh beyond the veil. And he said, "You are just like him.
You're not welcome here.
But you're not welcome here." And he pulls the door closed.
Mm-hmm.
Carter, you would have seen and heard that too. You're literally right behind Solsora. There is no way. I don't care if you nat one, closed your eyes, sneezed, someone punched you in both of the ears at the same time. You witnessed that event.
I wonder if Kazmagin's last name is Steelheart.
You know, I'm gonna just let Solsora have that one because I've been watching Solsora this whole journey, and she's just been like, trauma. And he's like, I don't think we have time to unpack that.
It's a great astute observation right there.
Did Aiden really say that, or no? Was that just Jen?
Fucking no shot Aiden said that.
Jen does say a lot of things that Aiden doesn't say.
That's why I have to ask.
Oh, you know what? I'll say that aloud.
What do you say out loud? Just for a reminder for the cast.
I said, I wonder if Kazmagin's last name is Steelheart.
But Yuatib said half dwarf, half monster. He didn't say half dwargar, half monster.
Yeah, but this guy just said that he's just like her.
That doesn't make sense.
I haven't responded because it kind of... The phrase itself kind of just hurts Solsora.
You open the store right now.
Yeah, guys. Actually, well, so he's definitely called Kazmagin.
You're in Banded Mail, right?
Yeah.
Many of the bands that sort of chord across the front of this have a significant dent in it. It's like you were just struck by the front of a wagon.
Looks like a minute to go get the
other.
other.
Aaron is gonna. I'm gonna kind of catch my breath. I was like, "Well, Kazmagin knows we're here now." So we either need to bust back in there, murder that thing, or we need to bust through one of these walls and get going, because I doubt he's going to stick around. Or maybe he's that confident. Who knows?
I don't know. Do we want to try the other secret door?
We have to go the other way. The switch for this one is obviously in that room. That's why he's guarding the chest. That chest either opens it or calls somebody to open it.
Or it has something precious in it. Why? So, I mean, if you ask for the switch, never mind. It doesn't matter. I guess, well, we going the other way then?
After the statue gets turned off.
Yeah. So Sora, turn off
So
the
Sora,
statue.
they're making plans and discussions, but right now, our camera is focused in on you. I know Christy loves that so much when she takes all of the focus, but man, has Carter been absolutely correct this entire time. It's been trauma after trauma after trauma, and we've wondered, when will we see much of Solsora's story? The writing is on the wall, and nobody wants to talk about it, specifically Solsora.
Because Solsora's been thinking it the entire time. It's never left. Solsora's been thinking what she knows is more likely coming true than not. Since even before we even saw the last laugh with the Dwergar-like item. She'd been thinking it this whole time. This is not a new thought for Solsora. She doesn't know what to make of it because she just knows it's so inevitable that there's nothing that she can prepare for it, because there's nothing that she can do to stop the inevitable. The only thing she can do is mitigate as much of what she believes the inevitable is that's coming.
So does Solsora say or do anything right now? Or just ponder?
She's sort of pondering, and she's still hurt that there's been a connection from her name to this monster. So even if she had something to say, she's not saying anything, particularly to Aiden at this point, but not in general. She's very pondering at this point.
I'm going to walk up next to Solsora and say, we all have a past. We are all not. We while we are made up of our past, we are not identified by it. Yes, your family was connected to some dark shit. Evidently, you know, one of my family members may have killed the rest of them. I'm still trying not to think about that. What matters is what we do, what we go forward, and how we do it. Your name may be in Solsora's Steelheart, but you're just Solsora, our friend, our partner, our companion, our comrade. I know it hurts, but here's, you know, we if there is some connection, if you know something or if you fear something, let's identify it. Let's get it out in the open right now. It's the only way we'll get through this. And who knows, maybe in getting through it, you'll feel better. It'll heal. You'll be able to mitigate some of the scars from your past.
Carter, while Aiden is saying these things, having this discussion with Solsora, I would like a linguistics check. I'm setting your DC at 20.
What final reroll?
Yeah. Pog.
Thank you guys.
Crazy. You don't know why you didn't think of this before. You're not sure why it didn't hit you before. Nothing, whenever spoken in colloquialism, is ever easy. Language changes, it adapts. It takes people a long time to physically evolve, but language around you changes rapidly. Sometimes weeks will change the meaning of a word if it's used consistently enough in different ways. But what happens, it's been proven historically over time, is that words will oftentimes change not just in dialect, but in text as well. We shorten things for brevity, for ease of use. Cosmogen. Cosmogen. It's miraculous how you never saw it before. In dwarf tongue, kasad, means dwarf. In magical language, magian, that means magical construct. But kas isn't just for dwarves. It's for dwarves underground.
Under dwarf construct. He says that as he's staring at the statue in the room as he's... Oh. That's why he hits everyone hard.
Wait, what? What do you mean hits? Why?
Kaz means dwarf or deep dwarf.
And
Mojin is like golem.
And the recollection isn't unkin to that. When he says Kaz and he says dwarf, it's like, oh yeah, of course. Yeah, like that's not something that gets utilized a lot. It's what generally top-dwelling dwarves call dark dwarves. It's like slang. It's kasad, and it basically means trash dwarf or dark dwarf.
Okay.
Yeah. So if this is a name or a moniker that's been assigned, it's by someone that assigned this title that's not from the deep dark like you.
Yeah, and it's not meant to be a title of somebody creating it for themselves. This is a title somebody else created for somebody else. Somebody created this that's a dwarf for somebody that's a dark dwarf, essentially.
Yeah, it's as stated in chat.
No, the first time I said it was
slur.
not a good way to put it. Yeah, I was kind of that's oh boy.
Yeah.
That still doesn't make sense. Why would Uatib call him a dwarf when he called Silsora Dorgar? Why would he use the different term?
Term might just be so popular that's the only term that anyone goes by now.
Well,
no, he's called him half dwarf, half monster, not half Dwargar, half monster.
Mojin means construct.
So it's a dark dwarf construct?
Yeah. That's roughly what it would translate to. It's old, but language changes, but the roots go back to the idea that Kazmojin might be a golem of some kind in some way.
So Sora, did your family deal with anything like that?
Silsora points at the statue literally right behind us.
That's sort of, from my basic understanding, different than a construct. You said this thing has intelligence and alive. A construct is something that's built.
Christy, give me a memory test.
Sure, I love those. I'm really good at them. 25.
Massive. You're just destroying those. You are aware that your family, like, in order to survive in the deep, you have to rub elbows, right? You gotta make friends, or at least reliable acquaintances.
Yeah, reliable acquaintances is probably the correct term.
Yeah, and in this space, what you'll come to realize is that your family did just that. There were adventuring groups that would come through. There were nefarious individuals. There were even, the rarer of times, there were dark elves that would come through, and they would barter and trade. And now you realize that your parents always did not like that because they had to cut deals that they didn't care for. Dark elves sort of command the Underdark. Your family had a lot to say about them. But you do specifically remember that there was a caste of individuals that your father didn't like to deal with, but what they bartered in was something that your family could not ignore, and it was relics.
Interesting, okay.
Made you uncomfortable because their method and means of travel was not described by your family or even you fair. It wasn't fair because they could just walk through air. They could snap their fingers and open a portal. They would unfold a briefcase and it would lay out several lengths of table of displays. They were wizards, Sulsora. And they would take anything that they could. Living or dead, slave or beast, anything that they could get their hands on to further their trade. To extend the reach of their wild magics and inordinate decrees and designs. Absolutely anything. And they would give quite a lot. And though your father didn't quite like handling it, your mother was always tickled with the idea of arming the family. So is it unlikely that your family at some point made some sort of trades or moved some extended family off?
Not even close.
It's every man for themselves.
Not even close to unlikely. In fact, the chances of it being likely are higher than most things Sulsora could possibly think of, to be honest.
Does she share that with us?
Good question. At least part of it. At least enough to get us in the right direction. I think Sulsora is still apprehensive because she's trying to find a way to prevent the inevitable still. That inevitably, if her family's as close to this as she thinks they are.
Well, tell us what you're going to share.
I'm thinking! God, I'm trying to explain my inner monologues. It's just like I'm staring at the fucking screen. Sorry, God forbid. I mean, Sulsora will give most of the information about, like, the trading with the wizards and the dark elves and kind of the every man for himself mentality. Anything more personal than that she probably isn't saying.
The experimenting part?
The possibility is there. And the possibility that my family is involved is higher than 0.
Well, they're
so
really...
is it possible that this is one of your siblings that they gave away to experiment on?
Could be. Could be a distant cousin. Who knows? The chances that they are related to me aren't 0 either.
You don't think it's extremely likely? Your parents were very proud of their offspring.
Not 0, for sure.
Well,
yeah,
but that it's some distant relative could still be the case.
Or a dead
that it's
sibling.
Directly related to Sulsora, not so much.
Well, I mean, yeah, and there's 2 main ways to make an amalgam being. All right, first is husbandry, breeding, and the other is magical experimentation and melding. splicing, if you will, via arcane means.
Yeah, and even if my family is not involved in physical part, in the creation of an amalgamation that might exist, I'm certain that they could have had a hand. What would be greater than a robot?
You were pretty convinced that for your father, maybe. But your mom, as much as it seems super weird to say, her pride was insane. She would not stand for that kind of manipulation. She was a bit of a purist.
Purist? Okay.
Yeah, very much a purist.
Cool. But the idea still would have been a maybe, at least on my father's side. Even if we weren't directly connected.
Second question.
Yeah.
Did your dad ever move this thing around? Is it heavy?
Do you want me to do a deep dive? See if I can recall some moving techniques?
The statue.
Yeah, it's
statues?
it's several. Let me see here.
Does it have a way to walk on its own, so to speak? Do you know?
Probably moves very slow, Bub said.
It's like a false foot. So think like a slug. It's sort of just like the stone itself sort of ripples beneath, and it moves very, very slowly. I'm not gonna lie, to trip this thing or to knock it over requires an absolutely insane check. It's very, very heavy.
I did not want to. I just
additionally,
wanted to move it.
running into this would be a horrible idea. Its body is covered in horrific landing spikes.
No. Just like to move it, like not to physically harm it in any way. So if it's that heavy, then I can't move it.
Yeah, it would be too much. You would need
be not reasonable.
You would need some sort of a device to like couple around its spikes and sort of like crank it off the ground.
Or magic. Or something.
Or magic, yeah.
Giant strength and then pure muscle mass.
Or a Dwargar that can grow several tons.
Can't. Not currently.
I'm just saying.
So.
I was gonna move it in front of the door.
How tall?
Yeah, I was gonna say. I guess we can't block the door with them.
Ceiling
Yeah.
was 20 feet. Actually, the apex was 20 feet to the ceiling.
I still can't do it anyway. But.
All right.
No, I already did my once per day.
We only have one option. So.
Kill the ogre.
We gotta go find the.
Kill the ogre.
So yeah, you go back in there and kill the ogre. Let us know how it goes. We'll close the door. Don't worry. When he's chewing on your thighs.
Breathe.
Love your thighs.
Right. He literally moved two of us with one strike.
Yeah, that hurt.
He doesn't attack particularly fast. He's got slow wind up. But God, if he connects.
Yeah.
If you get that, it's paced. We're paced.
So glad. I am so glad I failed that they're critical. I was not prepared to kill you a second time that fast.
Critical really bad.
I went from 43 to 28. That hurt. Like.
Imagine if he tried.
If I'd successfully crit and pierced through your body, he would have just ate you like a kebab right there. Just like pulled you back in the room and.
You guys have a lot of explaining.
There's your thighs.
Nope, we fed him.
There's your thighs.
We can open. Yeah. We can open the switch now, guys.
Yeah, there's your thighs. Now we can have
thighs acquired.
Yes,
open door.
All right, so we're turning the statue off. We're going around and
Yes.
I just like the fact that there is a world averse to this where Aaron is quite literally the father from the Oblongs, where he has no arms and no legs.
Yeah, you get wheeled around.
How did that happen? Well, we met an ogre. He liked my thighs.
That's right.
All right.
Thighs save lives.
There is no shot we're going to be able to cover much more ground tonight.
What do you mean?
For the sake of the game and the upcoming combat, because you guys, your options are literally ogre or what's in the other room, which is going to lead to some form of. Now, look, I'm not going to sit here and say that you can't talk to this ogre. You can, but Aaron can't talk to this ogre.
Aaron can't talk to shit, so.
I don't think Aaron should talk.
Carter was like 3/4 of the way there, it feels like.
You were good
until
you said the hobgoblin, he was like, "Hold on, something stinks."
That's not right.
Yeah, it's your chest.
Smells of hobbits.
Smells like the sun.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's still so much about this character that you guys just don't you don't know, and there's no way you're gonna know until you're like, oh, why is that hanging out of his back? That's weird.
That's weird.
I don't want to get to know that ogre anymore. I was just trying to I
don't want to get to know the ogre anymore. Okay.
I was just trying to hey, we're down here. We're waiting for whoever, and we need to open the door. Tell us how to.
No, fuck
this close, man. You were right there.
Yeah, I don't.
So close.
It's okay. It's okay. These things happen.
That's right.
Dungeon crawls are hard, guys.
It's also our fault for letting Aaron talk every time.
That's true. Like
I was doing fine.
Right, but let's look above here for a minute. What's Aaron's charisma?
A track record.
Not high. No.
Okay.
Let's take a track record.
Historically,
on Aaron's historical behavior.
When have we ever seen a bard with an 8 ever be great at being a bard?
Yeah.
He's a fighter. Well, let him fight.
Yep.
Until next time, guys, I'm going to go talk with my players because Christy clearly has some things eating away at her. Look at the way she's cupping her face like freaking mankind.
Chad, I've got a lot of thoughts. And let's just put it this way, Chad. I had a lot of theories prior to this episode, and not a single one of them has been eliminated.
It's fine,
They've
Christy.
all stayed.
So Sora just needs to suppress it like Aaron is.
What the fuck do you think she's doing?
He's got a new suit of armor and a weapon. He's all good now. He can hide that deep
Sora's
down.
been suppressing most of this longer than most of this party's been alive.
Until next week, guys. Until next week, we will see you later. Thanks for everything. We love your faces. Have a good night.
Goodbye, everyone.